Welcome to the Tribunal. I'm Tanisha. Subscribing is how you claim your designated seat and stay inside this tribunal. We'd be honored to read your analysis in the comments. To gain access to the show, you must subscribe, have a seat in your designated seating, and begin commenting. The show Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates.
Bless the channel by Cash App at $ the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
Tanisha, sorry to disturb you, madam. There are subjects here that have been brought for adjudication.
You stand here because your actions have shaped our community. At sundown, we move forward with clarity and balance.
Good morning, tribe. We are back with another live, y'all. So it is Monday morning. How are all of the Tanisha Tribunal tribers? How is everybody? How was everybody's weekend? I don't see any of my loyal subjects on the tribunal desk. So y'all have had a blessed and highly favored weekend, which is always what we love to see. Okay. So I'm just pausing some stuff here so my internet doesn't, get so affected or whatever. All right, y'all. So we got, of course, who do we got in the tribunal dungeon? It appeared that he has attempted to escape the tribunal dungeon. Okay. Marcus from the Atlanta Street interviews is back, y'all. And everybody thought like, well, where the, heck is Marcus since the Patreon got taken down? Well, he was not retracting his nefarious ways about going to exploit the lives of the homeless in actual ways. He was down to the church. Apparently he was getting his baby baptized. So this is him, saying how he has went from the X videos to the church, says blessed divinely. Yeah, people say I love the Lord, but Marcus, come on. They're saying that he was down to the church. So if you're not caught up, Marcus from the Atlanta Street interviews goes around and he does interviews of the vulnerable, impoverished, disassembled homeless people on the Atlanta Street. And here we go with my camera. Okay. And he, I gotta fix my camera, y'all. Hold on. It's just not. Adjusted right. Okay. where he goes around on the streets or whatever of Atlanta and does interviews of the impoverished homeless people. Well, Marcus took that from the streets of doing that to a place where he felt it was ideal to record them being intimate with each other. He had a guy named Polo and a girl named Satoria in a hotel room doing some of the most egregious things that people, really could kill us about seeing. He put that on a platform called Patreon, where people were not thrilled with the new idea, business venture idea, and Patreon removed it. So Marcus went on to, get a lot of backlash and a lot of heat from that, where a lot of people started to talk about it, right? Lots of people are covering Troy's World, Sheena. Lots of people are talking about it, right? Bishop L.O. Me are just bringing awareness to the fact that, okay, the interviews are one thing, right? But now you've taken it to a whole exploitative side of nature that, we just don't wholeheartedly rock with. So Marcus went on Troy's World. We covered some of that in where he talked about, how he felt everybody was putting a hammer down too hard on him, and he just didn't felt that it was warranted to the degree of what he was doing. Well, lots of people disagree. So people maybe thought that Marcus was going, to just go back to the string interviews, do that content. He built up a pretty decent following of over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube from that. The Patreon was doing really well too. Marcus in a week gained over 1,000 people at $5 or so, which can bring in over $5,000 to $6,000, right? In just 1 week. So we've covered that. If you missed that, go back and look at some of the past videos. So moving forward, everybody's like, well, where is Marcus? He hasn't been doing any interviews. Well, come to find out, Marcus was in fact working on a new master plan, and it is now a website called backtothecontent.com, and that's what we're going to be covering today. Also, some interviews that he has put up with Polo, Satoria, and I believe Maya. Okay, that's the whole Maya Quita situation, but we can cover that on this live a little bit. So yeah, let's get into it. Marcus is here at the church, where he's saying, look at me. I am the devout Christian father that's baptizing my baby. Okay, so that's him in the church. People are saying in his comments, refund the Patreon money. Yeah. So essentially people are not buying it. I don't know if Marcus started to feel some of the heat on him during this moment while he was in the church. Maybe it got too hot in the sanctuary for him, like on Vampire in Brooklyn. God damn, it's hot in here. Praise the Lord. God, let's do the sermon on the line.
What up, y'all? What's happening? This is the church I grew up in. All right, this is the church.
Let me tell you a secret.
Okay, well, did it do any good? Because we see what you are doing, and it's not of Christ.
People
right?
who get paid the most are usually the ones who don't play by the
I went to school here from, first grade to third grade. It only went up to third grade. Hopefully ain't nobody here. These mirrors been here forever, man. These mirrors been here forever. I always used to look in these mirrors and I could see things. I could see like visions and stuff like that. But anyway, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, we in my home church. I grew up in this church. This is a church where Dad's funeral was at. I don't know if I've been here since last year, or whatnot. So anyway, but teachers got baptized. And so yeah. So listen, guys, I'll go ahead and preview some of the announcements now. So at the end of the
All
day,
right, so gear up. He's going to give some announcements of updates of however he's going to continue on with the saga of the Atlanta Street interviews and other ventures.
uh, I really appreciate everybody who reached out, everybody who let me know they miss me. Where's the content? Come on, let's get back to it. All that stuff. I was just taking a few days and recalibrating, not just recalibrating myself, but recalibrating the business. Okay. So the bottom line is that, I, had the Patreon. The Patreon was going really well. I had 1,300 people that had signed up in about 5 days. Okay. And of course, one of the videos was just a little bit too spicy. And I'm not going to get into all that, but the bottom line is that they took the Patreon down. Okay. Now, when they deactivated the Patreon, they sent me an email, let me know, hey, you can appeal. If you appeal and you're successful, great. If you appeal and you're not successful, then that's when we'll refund the money, or you got 6 months to appeal, right? So essentially, you guys will get your money back if I don't win the appeal, okay? But the really big announcement, hold on, guys.
Do you guys think that Marcus will win this appeal? What do you think was the real reason they took down the Patreon? Because I believe that on Patreon, you can put some explicit stuff up there, but if you get a lot of backlash from it, that can essentially put Patreon at risk for whatever reasons they have your content on their platform, then Patreon is at risk of not being Patreon. And Patreon makes millions, probably billions of dollars from people putting their platforms over on Patreon, right? So do you guys think that Marcus will win some sort of an appeal or whatever, and Patreon will, in a sense, put back up his content? Personally, I don't, because I think that they just got too much backlash from people, boycotting his content over on the Patreon, honestly.
Stay away from that. Anyway, the real big announcement, guys. I'm gonna take y'all on the. I'm gonna tell you, hey, what's up, man? This guy coached me when I was like maybe 10 years old or something like that. This guy coached when I was 10 years old in basketball, man. I'm good, man. I'm gonna take y'all tour of the church/school where I grew up. All right, a lot of memories here. But anyway, yeah, guys. So basically, man, this past week I was just recalibrating, obviously myself and everything else, but also present the content, right? So essentially, I would situation where I build up this essentially what I'm doing. Okay, hold on real quick, guys. Uh-oh.
So, of course,
Got the
in the
buffering in the
church where Marcus grew up, maybe Marcus isn't, helping fund any of the church's expenses, even though he's getting rich off of the content of homeless people, supposed to be giving back to, the community of the homeless, where he's exploiting these people essentially for their likenesses and their stories. The church has horrible Wi-Fi. So Marcus can't pick up a good signal. Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can get some better coverage, guys. Hold on. Just hold on. All right. All right. All right. This should be better. This should be better. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat. Matter of fact, put an M in the chat. Put an M in the chat if you miss your boy.
Okay, so Marcus went right outside on Demon Time. Put a 1 in the chat if you missed your boy. He went right outside the church. This is the church grounds. He just walked out of the church onto the church yard, sidewalk yard, and got right on Demon Time, y'all. So the demons probably, exercised Marcus's ass right on up out the church to where now he feels he can speak more freely about whatever are the new up and coming ideas for the platform. Okay, so let's listen. Like and subscribe.
Put an M in the chat if you want to get back to the content. Put an M in the chat.
He's right outside the church.
Let me see him. Let me see him. Let's go. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. So here's what's been going on, guys. So again, I took a few days to recalibrate things. Obviously, the Patreon popped off, so numbers don't lie. I had 1,300 people signed up in about 5 days. Patreon was set to pay me, at the time, $5,000. It probably would have went up to $7,000 to $8,000. But they were set to pay me $5,000, and they deactivated the page. I still have a chance to appeal, and I'm going to do that. Until I appeal, they're not going to, send any refunds back or anything like that unless I appeal or 6 months comes, right? So you're going to get your refund eventually. I'm probably going to put in the appeal on tomorrow. So we'll know probably by the end of the week what it is, what it ain't, whatever. But in the meantime, you think that I took a few days off because people was talking about me online? What? Y'all don't know me, man. Y'all really don't know me. Listen, man. I don't care about what no...
Please keep in mind, Tribers, that Marcus is now just barely outside the church. So Marcus is confessing barely outside of his childhood church where his child, his baby, is inside the church at this very moment with whoever, getting Christian, that the thoughts and feelings and views of the opinions of people that have been saying, nigga, you've been exploiting the homeless for your own actual gratifications, to make money off of them. Who the HELL hockey sticks does that? He said, I do. And who are y'all to look at me and judge my life? He's right outside of his church saying that with his new little baby, maybe a couple months old, inside the church still being baptized.
Everybody talk about me online. Okay, I had to take a few days off to get my business straight, to get my mind right, because what we're about to embark on, I believe, is going to be huge. Okay, so without further ado, I am introducing to y'all now back to the content.com. Okay, this is my platform. Ain't nobody going to snatch it from me. Now back to the content.com. Let's go. All right, we about to light this thing up, y'all. We about to have the exclusive content on nowbacktothecontent.com. Okay? Now, guys, we're still going to have the spicy content, but that's going to be on a different site, and I'll tell you about that later. Okay? In the meantime, we got nowbacktothecontent.com. It's going to have all the exclusives. So if I leave you a cliffhanger, it's going to be there. Okay? The Quita phone calls, which, by the way, trust me, if you one of them people that's all up in the business, you're going to want to hear it because I ain't editing it. And she talks about the real reason why she was upset and being disrespectful towards me and everything else. She talks about it. I let her talk about it, and you're going to hear it. Okay?
So essentially, Marcus is trying to double back and take this loss, right? Because he took a major L with the Patreon. And as I was saying on a couple of the other videos, right? All Marcus had to do was essentially what he's saying. He's looking to now build on this website. Now, I don't know about you, but websites are not easy to build, and you've already got a bad running start. Okay, are people going to be wanting to more than likely know what Quita said and what Maya said and what Kelsey said and what Polo laughingly said or whatever? More than likely, yes. So I don't think it will necessarily be a complete fail, but the best is yet to come. So stay tuned, Tribers, because he's not just looking to put up conversation. Okay, keep listening.
So we got that.
Don't buy that camera that's going viral to keep burglars away.
All right. And then we got the series with T. So T is here getting baptized right now. Again, this is my home church, guys, where I grew up at. She's here getting baptized, and the whole family and everybody's here. But T has such an amazing story, and our story is actually quite interesting as well. And I'm sure you guys are really be interested in some of those details, right?
All right, so I've gotten some of the details. Okay. According to Miss Sheena Speaks, shout out to Sheena Speaks, I was on her platform Friday night. One of them, girl, and I was sipping my wine, having a good ass time, just over there talking ish about this bald-headed ninja Marcus. So anyway, they kept trying to get on me about sipping wine. I am grown and somebody's grandmother, but I know I don't look it. But yeah, and I had done all my work for the day. I had worked overtime and worked on my platform. So if I want to drink some wine, I'm winding down my evening. I'm a grown ass woman, and my husband stamped approved it. So anywho, it was fun. And maybe in the future I may go. I don't do platforms, but because I'm so passionate about the exploitation of what Marcus has been doing with these homeless people, I decided to join Sheena Speaks' platform, her panel, and just talk a little bit of stuff that I knew, and plus hear more of what I needed to know to come back over here to my platform and spill it with the Tribers. Okay, so Tribals, Marcus's baby mama T, according to Sheena Speaks and them folks over there, shout out to them. Make sure you go and subscribe. He met her on the streets of Atlanta as well. Okay, she was pushing a little stroller with a little small lap baby around, and he pushed up on her too. Okay, so she was also in some of the same situations as the other girls are that he meets during the Atlanta street interviews. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what the story is going to be whenever he puts these videos out about T. It's not like it was, I was out at a business meeting and T rolled up, in her cute little Nissan Altima, and she was looking good, smelling good, girl, and had her life together. She looked like she had some things going for herself. According to a lot of other platforms, T is also potential victim of Marcus's, because he has also exploited her in some explicit sexual ways as well, conjoining in threesomes and foursomes and potentially orgies. So yeah, let's get into it.
We're going to be doing a whole series with me and T on there where we talk about everything, how we met, why we break up and make up and break up and make up. We're going to talk about some of the spicier parts of why we're together and everything else. So we got a lot coming on, guys. We got a lot coming on. And that's just the beginning.
Well, according to some other podcasters, they're spilling teas on Marcus, saying that the reasons why they make up to break up or whatever is because Marcus is taking care of Miss T, and he met her in a very unfortunate, down bad situation where the only thing she's came up on essentially being with Marcus is a place to live and a newborn baby. T hasn't gone on to maybe broaden her horizons with some type of a skill, a trade, gotten a job, or anything like that. So Marcus takes care of her, but she may have some discretions with Marcus because he's still in the streets doing essentially what it took for him to get her off the streets, he's doing it with other women too. And he's like, well, why come? Why are you still, bringing women around and sleeping with other women and la da da da? And so it's like a back and forth game with them. Like, I'm gonna go and do what I want to do, says Marcus. And T's like, well, not as as long as I'm still here, I'm supposed to be your woman with your new baby. Respect this dynamic. And Marcus is like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do. This is how I'm doing things. And he's kind of in a situation where she really can't leave right now because she hasn't done anything to like appropriate set up herself to potentially be able to leave Marcus's situation. Okay,
That's just the beginning, guys. There's going to be so much content on that platform. Now back to the content.com. There's going to be original content. So, like I say, we're going to have the spicy spot, the spicy place for you as well. But that's not going to be necessarily something that I directly advertise on YouTube. Okay.
you cannot directly advertise actual comings and goings of people on YouTube. It's prohibited. So it's not because you don't want to, it's because you're not permitted to do so. Which is why you didn't put it on your YouTube in the first place. You put it on the Patreon. Dumb, stupidly.
So yeah, we're gonna bring you guys all the fire, man, because I know y'all like that spicy stuff. So we definitely got that.
We do not care for you videotaping homeless people fucking. No, we don't care for that. We don't care to see that, which is why you're in the dungeon. Yeah, we don't care to see that, Marcus. We don't.
Tanisha, sorry to disturb you, madam. There are subjects here that have been brought for adjudication.
You stand here because your actions have shaped our community. At sundown, we move forward with clarity and balance.
Like I said, Marcus is in the dungeon, and we just, that's just where Marcus is at. Okay. He said to be stoned at 3 o'clock, so make sure that you guys are all in attendance for the stoning of Marcus from the Atlanta Street interviews. Because as you can see, he's still up to his shenanigans.
The spicy stuff. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so good. I'll give you guys a preview right now. So 2 of our favorites are gonna end up showing up on camera on a spicy vid. Okay, so essentially, Kelsey saw the Polo and Shiesty video and wanted to join in, right? So she wasn't 100% impressed, but she did think that the equipment was there.
So according to Marcus's P brain, he believes that everybody is in favor of him putting Polo and Satoria on video fucking. Now, from my understanding, nobody that saw it, I thank God that my eyes didn't see it. I like to keep, the better part of my vision that I can. Nobody thought it was good to watch. Like, nobody thought that it was like an A1 production. Nobody said Marcus's production of Polo and Satoria was a must-see. Nobody. So I don't know what he's talking about. I think that everybody that signed up for the Patreon really pretty much did not expect to see that. That's just what kind of popped up on there. And they were like, oh, shit, what the hell is this shit? Oh, God, what is that shit? So, yeah, Marcus is full of shit, y'all. My bad.
And that she could maybe do a really good job. Okay, so anyway, we got a lot of stuff coming, guys. Okay.
So Kelsey, he's gonna introduce Kelsey to the orange scene with Polo and Satoria. Okay. But before we get into that, let's run this. Okay.
So I'm gonna be announcing this officially. Like I really just announced it officially, but I'm gonna be telling you all of the details, everything later on today. So just be prepared for that. We got the site up, it's going. If you want, you can sign up right now, but I've only got, I think, maybe one video up right now. So it's like, trust me, by the time this afternoon comes, I have 4 or 5 videos up. And you guys will get to start to indulge in that. But like I say, the series with T, I think is going to be one of the big bangers. And you're going to want to have a tissue. You're going to want to have some tissue nearby, okay? Because her story is just it's something else. It's something else, and she is such a strong woman. Okay, so you're definitely.
So he's speaking to T, right? Why is it that T just had a brand new baby, right? Now think of you as the women of the tribers, the tribunal, have a newborn blessed baby, right? With the man of your dreams, or however that looks for you as a woman, right? And your man is out here with all of these salacious allegations and stories about him still in these streets with the homeless streetwalkers, essentially how he found you. And that's what you are living with day to day, just having a brand new baby. Where do you think this poor woman's head is probably really at? It's probably in the toilet. Okay,
You're gonna want to tune in for that. Okay. All right. So anyway, what we got going? You say Dante? Huh? He hit her. Hmm. Okay. You say Short Dog and Kelsey? Y'all crazy. Huh? I didn't know he hit her. She just.
so now people are giving him, a seed will even grow in the dark even if you don't water it. Okay. Are giving him ideas of who he should put over here on this back to the content website, where he's going to put spicy content of the homeless people having X.
Texted me yesterday. She didn't text me like nothing to where I would have thought that something happened to her. Huh.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
Okay. Anyway. All right, guys. So yeah, listen, sometimes guys, you gotta slow down to speed up. Okay. So this is one of those situations.
Marcus wasn't slowed down. Marcus was completely stopped. Okay. Patreon shut that down. He wasn't slowed down. He was stopped, right, from being able to showcase any of these explicit sexual orientations between the homeless people in the hotel or whatever. And Marcus is setting this up as if to be like OF manager. So the homeless people have jumped straight from homelessness, or in homelessness, to now being orange stars, essentially, in Marcus's head. This is what he really thinks. Yeah, this is wicked work. This is wicked work. A lot of people are, trying to persuade other forces to potentially put their eyes on this situation down in Atlanta, to just see if maybe something can potentially, be done about this that Marcus is doing. I suggested, getting some type of a small local news, or even like a news thing in Atlanta that's not like a syndicated news, like on CNN or ABC or wherever, the local Atlanta news. The local Atlanta news might be interested in knowing this business venture Marcus is so, excited to bring everybody into. They just might. So I encourage, people that really are passionate down in Atlanta that feel that this shit is despicable, to maybe reach out to the local news people and see if maybe they would mind chasing Marcus down the street to get an interview and potentially getting, somebody, the mayor, the governor, somebody on this. Because this is crazy.
Just like, for me, I got to see that I have something here, right? I have something here. As far as, being able to get, just the exclusive and the content that people are going to want off of YouTube. So just judging by the numbers alone, I was able to see like, okay, this is a real thing, but let's slow down and make sure that it's hater proof. Right? So I took a few days off so I could
So what's hater proof? Just because you take it from the Patreon, well, just because it was taken from the Patreon and now you're going to put it on a website does not make it hater proof. Trust me when I tell you, they have organizations and people that are in place for the disabled, for the homeless and impoverished people. You know what I'm saying? You never know who anybody knows down in your situation anywhere where, somebody could get this ran across them and be like, you know what? I got a friend over at this local news station. Let me send them this story. You never know what anybody could do. They could put a homeless person, because Marcus seems thirsty. They could put a homeless person on the streets or however have you infiltrate one of the homeless people that you already deal with, right? And pose as a homeless person like they do with To Catch a Predator, essentially, right? And put them in a position to where they can set your ass up in some type of way and really, really expose you in a major way and get your website flagged. Websites get flagged. Websites are not untouchable. It's a fucking website that's controlled by the government. Every single thing that we
do it.
Not for nothing. I wonder if he's doubled back and helped these people that he has made all of this money off of these platforms on. Is Maya still living in a hotel with her 5 children? Is Polo and Tatoria still homeless? Is Quita still in jail? Yeah, she got in the commissary. And all the other countless hundreds of people that he's made this money off of. But he got new tires. Okay.
Wheels and tires, but the wheels and tires are part of the look with the lift. So yeah, we got the tires. So now it looks like a Jeep again. So now I feel much better.
Oh my God, girl. Why did I hear, ladies and gentlemen of the Tribunal, remember, like and subscribe, that Marcus only pays these people $10 to do an interview? You can make more money going to a plasma center. You can make more money picking up cans, getting scrap metal, $10. You can make more money mowing somebody's lawn, anything. $10 for an interview. While Marcus is making hundreds, thousands of dollars off of these poor, impoverished people. I thought he was at least giving them like 50 to 100. At least. $10? That goes to show you the level of just how down bad the people are that Marcus is exploiting. $10. Jesus Christ.
Probably gonna replace the hood and replace the grill, right? So I'm gonna get a sport hood and probably an all black grill. That'll be it. I ain't gonna do too much.
Do you currently receive government benefits?
All right. While they're paying bills, so are we. Make sure you like and subscribe. Today we have Marcus in the dungeon, okay? Marcus is in the damn dungeon, and it is what it is.
Tanisha, sorry to disturb you, madam. There are subjects here that have been brought for adjudication.
You stand here because your actions have shaped our community. At sundown, we move forward with clarity and
Okay, he in the dungeon, y'all. Until further notice, Marcus is set to be stoned at 3 o'clock.
All right. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, let me tell you something, man. My haters are my motivators. I don't fold for nobody talking about me. That's not how I work. That's not how I operate. Now, was it a gut punch when they snatched my $5,000 that they were set to give me? Yeah, it was. That was a gut punch because I had already spent that money on them rims.
And do you not hear him saying that he had no intentions on giving back to the very people that helped him make the $5,000 on the Patreon?
And tires. And, you know, I had already invested at that point over $1,000 into the content that was on, you know, that was on the Patreon. So essentially, I was down $6,000. So, but that, you know, listen, man, money is gonna come and go. Okay. But it's the fact that I was building something and kind of got knocked off my square as I'm in full momentum swing. So that's kind of what made me say, okay, let me build my own platform. Let me make myself, let me, you know, shield myself from vulnerability when it comes to some person or a bot algorithm or whoever deciding that they're not going to pay me or my content isn't, you know, fit for this place or whatever. Like, okay, cool. We'll have our own place and the money's going to come directly to me. Because again, seeing that money, you know, start to pile up on the board and then them folks just snatch it from you. Oh yeah, that'll make you boss up. That'll make you boss up. So listen, I'm 42.
Marcus's, you know, Patreon was a win. He messed that up so idiotically, like however you say that word. He messed that up so stupidly, right? I made up a cute little word. Idiotically. You know what I'm saying? Just foolishly and stupidly, because he decided to put the intimacy of homeless people on a fucking platform as if that was some. When have you ever in society saw anybody do some shit like this? You see what I'm saying? It's almost the equivalent of when you do some pedophilia type shit. I have never in my life seen anybody put homeless people on a platform to showcase them having sex and think that, you know, it was appealing to the rest of society to want to tap in and watch that shit. So Marcus did have a cool, like, little grand scheme of, you know, oh, now I can take things over to the Patreon. Interviews that nobody's heard, parts of interviews that nobody's heard, la da 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 da. And he was, you know, stacking over there like really fast as far as like followers. 1,000 followers in a week on a Patreon is crazy, right? But he did that. And then you go and you put the X of homeless people on it. They didn't like think about taking that shit down. They snatched that shit down without even a thought. Like, no, this is not something that we are going to be able to stand behind. So it's not like they did it because they felt like, oh, Marcus just hurried up and made a quick, you know, buck over here. No, people are doing that every day. If you got a good following and you know that you got some behind the scenes things or conversations that you want to put over on a platform where you can maybe cuss more or show a little bit more of your content, like maybe somebody fighting or spitting or doing whatever, you know, but not the exploitation of homeless people having X.
2 years old, Black man, living here in America. Let's go. It's boss up time. All right. And if you ride with me, if you rock with me for real, you already know what time it is. You know I'm about to bring that fire. It ain't even gonna be a question. Okay, like any and every.
Okay, so I saw people talk about the you know, X that Polo and Satoria were having, and from what I heard, it wasn't nothing. It was like watching paint dry. And actually looking at a bad paint job dry. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but if I look at something hot and steamy of two people engaging in intercourse, trust me when I tell you, I don't want to see no bullshit. That is the last thing that I want to see. I want to see some, real shit. Like, God damn, look at Hercules and Aphrodite. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some real shit. I'm not looking at no bullshit. If I want to see two homeless people having sex, I can go right downtown Denver somewhere and peek behind a dumpster and watch that shit. Not that I ever would, but I'm saying that's where we can just see homeless people having sex at. Who in the hell thinks to put it up on a fucking platform?
Thing that I can do to make this thing be absolutely amazing, absolutely successful. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so I'm probably gonna run some type of promotion where maybe anybody who signs up in the first 48
I hear
hours
this shit.
will have access to both sites, just for the price of one, basically. Okay, and then after that, it'll be, one site will be a price, and then the other side will be another price or whatever. But we're gonna rock and roll it. I'm gonna invest everything I have into this, guys. I'm gonna invest every penny I have, every ounce of energy, every creative thought, idea, anything. I'm investing everything I have into this. This is my platform.
And as long as Marcus does that, Marcus will remain in the tribunal dungeon over here. And from time to time, I'm going to, look into my tribunal dungeon and see his ugly head still there. I'm going to pop up on the platform where we give real commentary and, real just views and opinions on people that are ruining society. And we're going to talk about his bald-headed ass.
And I want it to be great. I want it to be successful. What you see at first is not necessarily what it's going to evolve into. So I want you to understand that. And anybody that's been around Atlanta Street Interviews from day one, you can attest to that. Okay? Like, the interviews have always evolved in some type of way. Okay? So we're going to continue to do that. Just to let you guys know, the general structure of everything is basically Atlanta Street Interviews is going to continue as it is on YouTube. It's kind of turned into like a, character development, street drama, street reality show type of deal, right? We're going to keep on going in that direction. That seems to be working just fine. I am going to ramp up Atlanta Street Interviews, the B-side. So the B-side is going to be where all the traditional and otherwise other interviews are at. So a lot of people have been saying, oh man, the traditional interviews and all this stuff is like, okay, great. I'm going to be working my butt off, guys, because I'm going to be continuing to do what I do at Atlanta Street Interviews on the main side. But I'm going to make sure I get no less than 2 videos up. The goal is 3 every day on the B side. Okay? So we're going to get 3 videos up on the B side, 2 to 3 up on the main channel every day. And then at least 1 video a day on Now Back to the Content. At least 1 video a day. And we're going to make it happen. It's going to be great. You're going to want to be there. Trust me when I tell you. And then again, there's the Spicy site, which again, and sorry guys, I don't have chapstick on, so I might sound like I got a lisp. But anyway, there's the Spicy site, which, again, I'm not going to directly promote here on this great application of YouTube. But you will get information on how to get there. And that obviously, I'll put it like this, guys. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, okay? When I dropped that Polo and Shiesty vid, I had like maybe right up under 800 or so people signed up, okay? And then 24 hours later, when they had deactivated the page, I had crossed over 1,300 people, okay? So within 24 hours of me dropping that Polo and Shiesty vid, 500 people signed up. 500. Okay? So, it is what it is. It is what it is, okay? So, we're gonna give the people what they want. And if you don't want to be, you know, with the spicy stuff, that's perfectly fine. That's going to be a whole different place. Okay, but the exclusive stuff, the Quita phone calls, the Life with T, the all the other stuff that's gonna come. Which again, I got some stuff that I'm cooking that I'm not gonna preview because I don't want it to get messed up. But just know that we got some stuff that we got some pots in the stove, y'all. So, and I ain't gonna talk about it until you know the until it's made, until it's done. Okay, but I want y'all to know, man. Listen. Now back to the content.com. This represents me leveling up, bossing up, saying, you know what? I got this. I got this. Okay. I'm not gonna allow anyone to have control over my situation like that anymore. And so, like I say, man, let's you know, I'm just giving y'all the heads up of what's going on. And you know, listen, like I say, by the time the evening comes, there will be, you know, pretty much all the videos that was up on the Patreon, minus the spicy ones, will be on now back to the content.com. But also the brand new Quita call, where again, she talks about the real reason why she started being disrespectful towards me. She talks about it without filter, okay? And she talks about it in a way that, you know, I don't edit or anything like that. So y'all will be able to check that out literally day one, okay? The new channel, all right? The new channel is basically going to be yes, right here, yep. The new channel is going to be $5.55 per month, okay? $5.55. So that allows me to have a little extra room for the web developer and for him to be able to maintain the site and do it in a great way. Oh, it was open. It's not open? But yeah, so anyway. Okay, there you go. Brother man.
As we enter back into the church from talking about the, you know, salacious way he's going to exploit these people. Okay, so now we're going to get over into some more videos. Marcus has came back up on the platform or whatever with Polo and the girl Satoria that he did the videos on. Okay, but first we're going to get into this commercial. Yeah. He's now over here with Polo and them, right? These are the actors that were unfortunately on the very unsavory Patreon that they immediately within a day took that shit down. Where he was making about $6,000 already in 1 week until he decided to put these two non-acting or non-stars up on the Patreon, and they took that you know, side hustle income right from up underneath him. As you can see, Polo and Shatoria don't look as if they benefited from any of the money, while Marcus is riding around on brand new $6,000, however much have you tires. Okay, so let's get into it. Remember, like and subscribe. We are live with Tanisha's Tribunal. Marcus is in our dungeon today. Thank you guys for letting me know that his bald-headed ass had escaped and came out with a you know, new brainless you know, mindless idea. Whereas a lot of us are putting a lot of thought process and, you know, work into having side hustles, Marcus thought of the non-genius way of just exploiting the actual life of homeless people. Fucking, let's get into it.
I saw the video.
Everything was okay.
No, it was not. He was like, no, don't lie. No, it was not.
Okay, well, she hasn't seen the proposal yet because that's on this video. What do you think she's gonna say when she sees that?
What's up, YouTube? Now back to the content.com.
Your new home.
So this is where Marcus is now saying he will showcase the exploitations of the homeless people, starring Polo and Shatoria to start off with. He is calling them his orange stars, okay, for whatever reason. So it's called back to the content.com, which is his little hashtag or whatever for saying, you know, watch my videos. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be $5 and $55 a month. Drop it down in the chat if y'all are going to sign up for this. And if you do, please send me at tanishatalk@gmail.com anything you think needs to be, you know, put on the tribunal desk and Marcus to be, you know, up on the tribunal. Drop that in my email.
For all the exclusives, like the interview series with the mother of my son, we talk about how we met, our relationship dynamics, and all the juicy details in between. Also, the Quita jail call, where she talks about the real reason why she has been disrespectful towards me. And I don't preview at the end of this video. The spicy vids will be on another site. Go to my Instagram at Marcus the Interviewer for more information. The price is $5.55 per month. And if you join in this first week, you're gonna have access to both sites for that price. You'll be grandfathered. We're just getting started. I plan on bringing new, exclusive, original content that's never been seen before. You're gonna want to be there. So don't delay. Make sure you go to nowbacktothecontent.com and sign up. It's gonna be worth it. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews. I want to update. So, okay, y'all called me. Y'all called me and said that we got something to tell you or whatever.
Well, actually, he told me he has a big announcement. I'm just saying, but me, I got a lot to say. I ain't gonna say a whole lot.
Okay. So what's the big announcement? Okay, well, all right. Well, what do you have to say?
I love me some Quita.
Free Quita. Free Quita.
I'm just saying, like, I love me some Quita, but baby, why in the hell would you on a day that you?
So these are his orange stars. This is Shatoria. I guess they call her Shiesty. This is her. I ain't watching that shit. But this is who, you know, was on the Patreon or whatever, sleeping with the man in the yellow. Okay, both of them are said to be, you know, very unstable in the mind. They're already unstable in society. Both of these people are homeless, living in abandoned houses, and I think from place to place. Shatoria was with a woman sometime back named True or somebody who was pregnant. Girl, it's a story. Was pregnant or whatever. That was her wife or woman or whatever they had going on. And a person named Rapper One from Virginia messaged Marcus and said he wanted her and another woman to come to Virginia and sent for them to come. So Marcus encouraged them to go up there to start a new life with Rapper One. Well, Rapper One said that started off in a very bad way. So let me get into that. 1 second, y'all. Started off in a very bad way. Let me pull it up. Y'all hang tight, like and subscribe. Okay, so here we go. Okay, his name is Rapper One. He called in to Troy's World and talked about how he sent for Shatoria and this lady sitting next to her to Virginia. Let's listen to the phone call.
What's your background? What do you do for a living? You got a family? You single? You married? Just whatever you want to tell the audience before you get started. You know, my audience is primarily women, and so you know they would like to know a little bit more about you. Some of the guys as well like to know about you, but you know, keep it respectful as much as you possibly can. All right, my brother.
All right, I got you. Well, you know, about 12 years ago, I'm like a retired entertainer. You know, I stay in the background. I do offensive songs for artists. You know, like I said, Charleston White paid me $2,300 to make that song about white women, and that you hear him playing all the videos, none other songs, and get paid. I'm a truck driver. I'm a single man. I'm a homeowner. I own a 3-story home. Got cars. You know. Let's see here. So these girls, I contacted them through Cash App. Sent them a Cash App, sent them a number. Told them I had a house. They could take care of my house while I'm over the road driving truck. About a month and a half went.
Wait, brother Rapper One. Let me ask you this: How did you come by way of even knowing about them?
I've been watching Marcus's Atlantic Street interview.
Wow, so it seems like a lot of truck drivers watch Marcus, and do they contact these women? Are you noticing that, or you just happen to be just happen to contact them?
Yeah, I noticed that. So I said, shit, let me get with the program too. I'm gonna give me one up.
Whoa. I'm gonna let you rock out. So when you say you noticed that, you notice what?
I noticed that, yeah. People are contacting these women to try and help. You know,
try to help. So, right. So you wanted to help them.
Yeah. I was actually trying to help them, motherfuckers.
Okay. All right. So you saw them on Marcus' show, and so you sent them some money, a Cash App. You mind sharing how much you sent them?
I sent them about $184 first, then $30, then like $25 more, then $124 for another ticket, and $100 for an Uber.
All right, hold on. A ticket to where and an Uber to where? Your house?
Well, the first ticket was to get them. Well, see, they ended up in North Carolina. Right?
Okay.
So when they was in North Carolina, that's when they contacted me, because they've been put out every fucking way they done went. So in North Carolina, they had went down there with some bald-headed black woman that ended up being on a lot of drugs or whatever, and she put them out. So they were in a trailer with her, and with rats and roaches, and they had so many rats, they had to put a pot over their food to stop the rats from eating their shit. So I felt sorry for them motherfuckers. So I said, all right, well, I'm sending the money and shit to help them out. And then when the woman put them out, some white woman next door took them in, because the first place they were in, they had no heat and shit like that. So they went over there with this white woman. Another person they didn't know. So over there, you know, that's why I sent them the bus ticket money. So when they got the bus ticket money, it was snowing and shit. So what happened there, after it was snowing and shit, they canceled their bus. So that's what they told me. They canceled their bus. They done lost that money. So they down there trying to get money for another ticket.
And once again, they're trying to get from where they at now? Carolina, to get to where you are in Virginia.
Yeah, see, Marcus didn't know nothing about me. I came out of the blue and just tried to save them off, but they hit me out of the blue because I contacted them like a month and a half ago.
Oh wow! All right, are they the first women off of Atlanta Street interviews you ever contacted?
No, I contacted just one girl named Michelle, the one with 2 million views. And when she called me back, she was talking so fucking crazy. I just knew I couldn't help this motherfucker, so I blocked her.
Right. So you blocked Michelle, and then after that you called Joy and Truth, right?
Yeah, them two.
All right. Okay, gotcha. Go ahead, brother. So now they claim their bus ticket got canceled because of the snow, and then
Wait. Well, yeah, I was gonna try to help Shatoria, but once I thought about it, that I can't have this crazy motherfucker upstairs in my house going off on a fucking rant and a tangent all the time. I just started just trolling Shatoria because everybody that tried to help Shatoria, she would attack her, and I got sick of it. So I just started talking shit to her, telling her how she was a fucking psycho and shit like that, telling her I should come in there and fucking in the tent and let her suck my dick and all this shit that I was just told in the room. And that's when I was talking about how my dick is bigger than Marcus's dick, and at least my dick gets hard and shit like that. So that's when Marcus got mad at me, because I'm
Okay, we're gonna sip the tea in the Tribune. So for whatever reason, Shatoria, this is the Shatoria girl, Rapper One is telling Troy's World, and shout out to Troy's World, please go over there, like and subscribe. He has a lot of, insight to the Marcus guy, right? And all these interviews, these people, a lot of that. So that's where we're picking up this for the Tribune. That before they ever even reached Rapper One in Virginia, he already put it out there that he did not have respect for this Shatoria girl. Okay. And by that, the reason why I say that is because he said this.
Truth, right?
Yeah, them two.
All right. Okay, gotcha. Go ahead, brother. So now they claim their bus ticket got canceled because of the snow, and then
Wait. Well, yeah, I was gonna try to help Shatoria, but once I thought about it, that I can't have this crazy motherfucker upstairs in my house going off on a fucking rant and a tangent all the time, I just started just trolling Shatoria because everybody that tried to help Shatoria, she would attack her, and I got sick of it. So I just started talking shit to her, telling her how she was a fucking psycho and shit like that, telling her I should come in there and fucking in the tent and let her suck my dick and all this shit that I was just told.
Okay, so why would Marcus ever feel that it would be a good idea to send Shatoria to Virginia to be with Rapper One here? After he's already claimed himself that he made it apparent to them that he did not care for the actions and behavior of Shatoria when she was living in the tent down in Atlanta and Marcus was going around there interviewing her or whatever. He would pop up in the comments or wherever and be like, talking to her in that nature. What would possess Marcus to encourage her to go across the world, the United States, to go and be in this person's home? Drop it down in the comments. Was that action of a person that has any type of best interest for another person? My God.
In the room. And that's when I was talking about how my dick is bigger than Marcus's dick, and at least my dick gets hard and shit like that. So that's when Marcus got mad at me, because I'm telling her, just talking.
So what did Marcus do? Did he encourage her to go up to Virginia to find out and then report back to him with, I don't know, Marcus, no, Rapper One's pee-pee isn't bigger than your pee-pee. What type of games are we playing with real people's lives? This is a real woman, a real person, somebody's child, somebody's grandmother, somebody's mama, I hear. So why would Marcus encourage Shatoria to go to Virginia to spend time with this Rapper One person? After Rapper One already said from the jump that he told them he had no respect for Shatoria's life at all. Girl, we are out here wrong, wild and wrong. While Marcus is somewhere talking about all this, life of, grand stature that he has and all of this shit. He's in church and his child is getting Christian and all of this. These are not the behaviors and actions of, just an upstanding man.
about how big my dick is and shit. You know, just trolling people in the fucking chat.
Got it. Now that's Shatoria. So you got Michelle, Shatoria. Now, is there anybody else you may be coming to your memory?
No. They see, it never went nowhere with Shatoria. It didn't go nowhere with Michelle. It was just, you know, I didn't even talk to Michelle but one time, and I had to block it that night because the bitch was crazy.
Right. Hold on, brother. So I just want to let the audience know there will be a lot of cussing. So if it's too much for you, just, you know, I understand. But there will be a lot of cussing, and it's just the way it is on tonight. All right. So you didn't go in because the guy from Virginia picked up Quita. You didn't pick up Quita then.
No, I'm a different guy in Virginia.
Oh man,
like 60-something years old. I'm a 46-year-old good-looking nigga. You know, that's me.
Got it. All right. So the girls are in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
And so they lost their bus ticket. And so what'd you do then?
Well, when they lost their bus ticket, I said, well, I hope y'all can find enough money to get up here. Because I ain't seen no more goddamn money.
Got it. So how did they get up there?
So I guess they done went and found some money somehow, some way. And when the snow cleared up, they got up here.
All right. So they made their way to your place. What was it like when they first knocked on your door?
They ain't knocked on my door. I had to pick them up from that bus station. And when I pulled up to that bus station, that's when that little black rat got off of that bus with that pink wig on. And I knew it was bad from there. I said, you ain't the right one to have a wig on. And she didn't look nothing like she looked on them damn video. She looked like just a damn rat. And I was like, man. And so I picked him up. And I helped him with all that damn.
So they didn't look nothing like they did on the video. They didn't look nothing like they did on the video, Rapper One. How far come they didn't? I don't know why I can't expand my
damn nasty ass luggage that they got, and even the damn luggage made me sick from handling their luggage. I was sick for a fucking week. You can probably still hear it in my voice. I don't know if they had COVID or what's wrong with their nasty ass. They're fucking typhoid. So I pick all this shit up. I get them back to the house, help them with all this stuff. And that stud acting like she's so big and bad. The bitch is the weakest motherfucker I ever seen in my life. Bitch couldn't pick up none of them bags. The bitch couldn't do shit. So I had to handle all that nasty ass shit they had. And I got it upstairs and stuff. So when I got...
But he took it into his home. From the bus station, he's claiming that he already took a look upon these women and saw that they were, you know, seedy, unsavory, unkept, people of the street. And Rapper One still had it in his mind that he was still going to bring them home. Drop it down in the chat if that makes sense.
Got them over here. The first thing, the first thing while we talking back and forth is, we want to expose Marcus. Marcus did us so bad. Marcus is an ex-trafficking spotter, and he rides around and he does all that shit. I try to even believe half the shit they were saying because they don't do nothing but lie, you know.
Right. So they were saying they want to expose Marcus for a ex-trafficking spot. What's a ex-trafficking spotter? He spots.
I had to ask them what that was. They said that the spotter is someone that goes around, finds girls that are down on their luck, and Marcus knows powerful people in Atlanta, and he helps them ambush these women and shit like that. And I'm like, really? So yeah, he tried to do it to my wife. He separated us and got us. My wife almost got assaulted because of one of his friends or something like that. And I'm like, really? So I don't know if I believe in any of that, but what I do believe is when they said that, okay, and this is when I started getting mad because they was like, well, that night that we left on the video of Marcus And we was coming out of the hotel. That's the hotel that Marcus got for us because we was having a threesome. But Marcus' dick wouldn't get hard when we was trying to have a threesome. So,
oh my God, tribunals! We are not making this up. Rapper One had called into Troy's World, y'all, and told Troy's World his experience from whatever, you know, transpired between them when he got into the fold. Okay, when he entered into the chat, he let it be known that he wanted to be a part of the circus. So he joined, and this is what, you know, played out. They done told him that they was having a threesome with Marcus, but Marcus couldn't perform. Not making it up. Like and subscribe.
it was, he said, dick wouldn't get hard or something like that. He was like, oh, well, I guess God didn't want this to be or whatever. And I'm like, well, the timeline is the same time where he's having a baby, ain't it? I said, well, goddamn. Well, he done did so much shit, and he's constantly doing. We want you to expose him with us. They wanted me to do an interview with them and shit. But we ain't made it to the interview. I had to put them motherfuckers out again.
All right. Let me just add this 1 second. This is all allegedly. The views of the guests are not necessarily the views of the host, and it's all allegedly. This is Rapper One's version of what he has said that Truth and Joy said to him about Marcus. So let's get back to Joy and Truth, and let me ask you this: so you moved them in, right? And so, what happened next?
So I moved them in here. I done took them to the store to get some food and shit. They done bought their little groceries and shit. So I come back here. I done went off to do my little courier deliveries and shit like that, right?
Right.
So as I leave the house, when I leave the house, they keep texting me, asking me, "Am I here?" So I'm figuring. I said, that's a sign right there. Y'all motherfucking up to something. I come right back home. I told him, no, I'm not. I'm working this and that. But I was 3 minutes up the street. So I get back home. These motherfuckers upstairs having a fucking rave. Like music blasting. These motherfuckers in here hooping and hollering, screaming and shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on? So they calmed it down when they heard I was.
So they took the time between whenever Rapper One went out and did some business or whatever and came back to his house to start a little soiree party going on in Rapper One's house. Wasn't even there 20 minutes. They done already got the party cracking for Rapper One, okay? But they was trying to do it on the sly sneak, like some children. Like, when are you coming back? Okay. We got about 20, 30 minutes, girl. And he, put a little wrap around on him and came right back. Hot ass mess.
So then my son gets to call me. Like, this is later on, a little bit later. But when she came downstairs, I took her to the liquor store and shit. She came downstairs. This one with the pink hair, they had cooked some spaghetti. Nasty ass spaghetti. Bitches don't know how to fucking cook. I ain't never seen nobody fuck up spaghetti. It's like they didn't.
Okay, let me ask the tribune a question. Okay. If y'all had went to the bus stop or whatever, the Greyhound, to pick up some people off the bus, and they wasn't your family, would you even bring them back to your house the way that Rapper One described them, that how, they appeared, how they came? They were dirty, disheveled. They smelled horribly bad. They're homeless. They're street girls, right? Would you let them in your fucking kitchen? I got an auntie. Okay, we all can cook. We're clean women. She won't let us touch a pot. When we go over there and be like, Auntie, you need help with anything? She be like, no, I got it, baby. Sit down. You want to rinse this off? You want to wrench around and rinse this off? You want to stir something? But you not finna go in there and bang her pots. Rapper One let these bitches go in his kitchen and just start taking shit out of freezers and refrigerators and cabinets and pots and pans and plates and dishes all around his goddamn kitchen. Had they even showered and shaved by that time? Or did they just come from upstairs to the downstairs to the kitchen when Rapper One showed up from the little party they was throwing upstairs doing God knows what, okay? And put their heads and shit all over his goddamn kitchen. Y'all, I cannot make this up. Like and subscribe. You're in the tribunal. You're going to love it here.
drain the grease off the shit. The shit so goddamn nasty. I took 2 bites of that shit and threw it in the trash. And then they made some shit that's like cheese and hamburger meat and shit. I was like, get that shit out of here. So she came downstairs, right? She claimed she had a nervous breakdown in my bathroom. So she comes downstairs and she stands over top of the spaghetti and I said, hey, how you doing? She's like, yeah. The bitch was incoherent. I couldn't understand nothing coming out of her fucking mouth. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I know I shouldn't have brought them in my house like that, but I'm looking at the videos, and in the videos, they play cool. Like, they play like they halfway sober. And I'm thinking, everybody else shitting on me, girl. I'm going to give them a chance.
Well, that's not what Rapper One said in the beginning. In the beginning, remember, Rapper One said that when he saw Shatoria in the tent, he said he didn't like the way that Shatoria was carrying on, and she was always treating everybody else so bad and so wrong. So he got in the chat behind that and was like, yeah, I ought to make you gawk me, and I ought to come down there and show you what a real man could do in that tent. So which one is it? Okay.
Trying to get him fix the chat. You don't do that. I will never do that shit again. So she riding back and forth over the fucking spaghetti with her pink wig on. Then I'm like, what? So I go back in the room and I watch her. So she makes her way on back upstairs. And, through the night, when she comes back downstairs, she gets to telling me all these sex parties and all this shit. So I'm listening. So this is the pink-head one. She comes and sits back down at the table. And she's like, yeah, well, down there, we had to, now she's talking about the stud behind her back. So she comes down there and she's talking about the stud because they go against each other like motherfuckers. They traders. They don't trust each other. They don't really like each other. So she comes down and she said, well, in North Carolina, we had to do stuff. I'm like, what you had to do? Well, we went to swinger parties. I said, well, how the fuck did that go? Swinger parties? Having sex with people, talking about they put the name in the hat and have to go have sex with the white man, and the stud couldn't finish the job, so she had to finish the job, and then she got a stillborn baby. That's why her belly looks like hamburger meat and a sack of fucking potatoes because of a stillborn baby. So I'm like, you just had a stillborn baby. And your other girl, the stud, just had a fucking baby. I'm like, so what the fuck is? I'm like, so.
Hey, so where was the stud's baby?
I don't know. I ain't seen that baby. She kept telling me about the baby and how she wants to get the. Oh yeah, and let me reply to you, stud, bitch, since you want to talk directly to me in that camera. You bitch, I don't give a fuck about you, that baby, all that goddamn pink-head bitch. Motherfucker, when I told you you could bring your baby over here, I was serious about it. Nobody wants to stitch you up from that goddamn wife. You motherfucker, your ass came down here telling me that your wife could go and you wanted to stay with me. You bitch, I don't give a fuck about you.
All right. So what happened next?
So around about when she's standing here telling me about swinger parties and shit and all this sex and Marcus threesome and all this shit. And I'm like, well, I done did 10 times more than Marcus done did for you. All he did was get you drunk and buy a fucking hotel room. I said, so I want some motherfucking pussy. I said, yeah, the deal was when you got over here, if everything was going all right, then both y'all be giving me some pussy. But once I seen what got off of that bus.
Are y'all hearing what I'm hearing in the tribunal? Are y'all hearing what I am hearing in the tribunal on March 2nd? He said, I want some too. Even though they got off the bus, how they got off the bus, stinking, dirty, nasty, smelling like dumpster juice. He still wanted to sleep with him. We are not making this up. This is a live interview that Troy's World did with the Rapper One guy from Virginia that sit down for Shatoria and this life true from the Marcus Atlanta Street interview. So it all wraps back around to Marcus. Okay, let's keep listening. Hence why his ass is in the tribunal dungeon.
I wasn't interested in fucking that black one. And once I got the smell of both of them, I was like, yeah, well, y'all can take showers and get that smell off because they stink like a motherfucker. And my son can tell you that because when they was taking.
All right. So that was after they came in, after he left them inside of his house. Now a son has entered the group chat. I guess Rapper One had a son in the home. Left his son in the house with these transients that he got off of the Greyhound bus from Atlanta, from the Marcus Atlanta Street interviews. Now is shower time. It's a good idea for y'all hosts to take a shower. After they've already been in his house, done whatever they had to do, snoop, find shit, steal, funk up the joint, put bed bugs in the motherfucker. And then, go up in one of his bedrooms because he said he has like a 3-story home. He's got cars. And do whatever they did in the bedroom up there. Then when he wraps back around to the house from running a courier, he said he was doing. But he had left them there with, now I believe he said his son may have been there, that they went downstairs after he got back, cooked, and the food was very unsavory. He had to throw it in the trash can. They did all that while they were functified. Then he looked at them, started talking to them a little bit, getting to know more about, what brought them there and their story, coming to now be with him. And when they hinted on, we used to do X parties or wherever they were. It's time to take a shower. Rapper One wants some coochie. Drop it in the chat if Rapper One should also join Marcus in the Tribunal dungeon.
And they showers upstairs. Oh my God, it fucking smelled so goddamn bad when they got undressed to take their showers and shit. It was so,
Hey, so how old is your son?
My son's 20. And this bitch, you lying ass bitch talking about my son wanted to fuck you. You smell so goddamn bad, my son ain't want to be nowhere near you. And then y'all don't even clean up after yourself.
Who are you talking to now? Who you calling the line but B? Who you talking?
That stud bitch lying talking about my son knocked on their door trying to fuck them. Bitch, you was knocking on my son's door asking for blunt wraps.
Talking about Truth. Okay, got it.
Yeah, Truth. And why you call yourself Truth when all you do is lie? You piece of shit.
All right, so what happened next?
So apparently they traveled from North Carolina, because I don't think they came directly from Atlanta. He said they migrated from Atlanta to North Carolina from the tent, right, to hook up with whoever else before Rapper One got a hold of them. He said it was a black girl in North Carolina that sent for them as well. They traveled with narcotics. I don't know if the Greyhounds search for weed. Do they search for weed? No? Okay. Well, they had drugs on them when they got to Rapper One's house. So according to Rapper One, they wanted to blaze up one. Like one roll, one smoke one. And they were asking his 20-year-old son. So the son that he left in the home with Shatori and True was a 20-year-old son, male, okay?
So next, these bitches up in my bathroom. This round about nighttime now, and I done stayed up. And I so home. So we continue the conversation. So with sex parties and swinging and fucking all these people and shit like that, and I said, y'all up in here front like y'all ain't getting up off no motherfucking pussy. So that's when I changed the deal. I said, well, look, I ain't know all this shit. And I said, I done did 10 times more what Martin did, so I want some motherfucking pussy. And I was talking to the stud, and the stud was like, okay, okay, but she ain't think I was gonna try her ass that night. I wasn't gonna fuck with y'all. But once y'all told me all these sex stories and all this threesomes and shit, I said, well, motherfucker, I want some goddamn pussy now.
So all right. So make sure we following. So they were smelling like garbage, trash.
Yeah.
They were stinky. They were nasty. They told you about the sex party they was having, just having sex with different people. And so then,
Put the name in the hat, and they have to go with random white man and fuck them.
oh,
Like that.
and then after you heard all that, then you said, "I want me some too."
Yeah. Yeah, I said, I want me some too. I'm damn near out of $500 motherfucking dollars. I don't give a fuck if I gotta spray your ass off in the backyard or what, or wash you down with alcohol. One of y'all, you preferably you still a bitch gonna give me pussy. And I know once I pressed you about that motherfucking pussy, and she was still willing.
So what were you gonna do? What were you gonna do about the smell if she would have gave it to you?
Well, this is the thing. I was hoping it won't stinking because I gave them time to wash themselves.
Oh,
And
okay.
I didn't want to fuck a little black woman because I.
So let's please keep it thou wow in the tribunal. It does not matter whatever smell may wash away. STDs don't wash away. STDs don't wash away. Those take antibiotics, and they take between 7 and 14 days. Rapper one. Okay. So whatever you thought you had, planned to do, because they told you all of these, hot girl street hooker parties that they were having. Water doesn't wash away an STD, sir. And sometimes hot water doesn't even wash off the smell that's in a person's skin and inside of a person once they've lived a certain lifestyle. So it may have taken more than one hot shower to wash off the bum smell. Drop your like and subscribes down in like and subscribe. Drop your feelings down in the chat tribunal. Where are we at with Rapper One? Should he be in the dungeon too? Because from what I'm understanding, sir, you may need to spend a little bit of time down in the dungeon with your feet to the fire. So that the next time you'll think twice about letting some transient, homeless, street walking people come and live in your house with you and your 20-year-old son. People that have accomplished absolutely nothing up to this point in their lives, but a bunch of tragedy and doom should not come into your home, especially if you do not have some type of a program set up where you are, that's your mission, is to really wholeheartedly want to help people. Not just let people live in my house off the street so that I can sleep with them from time to time. Pray to God that they don't burn my house down when I'm on the road trucking. Yeah, okay. Or potentially get your son into some type of a drama, that he may not be able to get out of. This is wicked and wild. Rapper One, I'm looking to maybe also summon you to the dungeon and put you down there for a little time. Okay, let's get it together, sir.
This bitch is a lunatic, she crazy. But then the stud, this bitch standing downstairs. When I left, my son told me she had so much snot dripping out of her fucking nose, she didn't even know it was there. So that's how I know y'all bitches is up there sniffing something. Whatever y'all fucking doing, it ain't because through the daytime they can play cool. At nighttime they turn into drunk, psychotic fucking drug addicts.
Wow. Okay. So now what about protection? Did you use protection?
I didn't fuck them.
Oh, okay. But you would have used protection, right?
Yeah. I was goddamn right. I didn't fuck them.
Because I know guys in our age group, we don't usually like to use protection, but.
Well, I use it. I heard lots of rumors about Marcus not using no protection with streetwalkers. And my theory is it's hard for him to keep his dick hard, and the condom ain't gonna help either. So he prefers raw sex. He said that plenty of times. But getting back to them bitches, so that bitch.
Yeah, let's get back to the ladies.
Treating it like she lives in a fucking tent. She up in my bathroom with a piss cup. Drench my toilet with piss.
Hold on 1 second. Hold that thought. Okay, you said a piss cup. I just want to give this disclaimer to the audience. Show's a little wild tonight, so if it's too much for you, if you gotta check out, I understand. But understand if you're staying at your own risk, because on Rappers One is telling us about the Piss Cup, and we don't know where this is gonna go. All right, Rapper One, you got it. Continue to tell us about the Piss Cup.
So my son them found a piss cup in the bathroom.
Why is she pissing in the cup? Allegedly.
I guess she had a nervous breakdown in the bathroom on the first night. That's what they said. She's having a nervous breakdown.
Wow.
So while she's having a nervous breakdown, I guess her nose is bleeding or whatever from whatever she sniffed. They claim it's from lupus and all this shit or whatever. So I'm like, even if you got lupus or whatever, this bitch done left 5 bloody pieces of toilet paper on my floor along with blood drops and just roaming around like everything's fine. So my son sees this shit, sends it to me, like, what is wrong with these bitches? I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm sorry I brought this shit around my child. And I had to apologize to my son. I've never done this. I've been living alone in a 3-story house for the last 10 years. And, I figured I'd try to help these bitches, and it didn't go good at all. And that's why they didn't last one day.
Wait. All this happened in one day?
One day. They came and on a Thursday, and I put their ass out Friday morning.
You lying to me. Shout out to Lovely Love.
All right. And I paid money to get them out of here.
All right, tell us more. How that work out?
So. They kept coming down here, lying on each other, and she said, well, I'm not leaving. She can go. See, she caused all the problems. She done got us put out every fucking way we done went. And all this and that.
Wait. So they turned on each other.
They turned on each other instantly.
So the stud said that the girl in a pink wig can go, or the girl in the pink wig said the stud gotta go?
The stud said that the pink wig bitch can go.
Wow. Hey, just to kind of confirm some of the things that you're saying, Alan Thompson is saying the lesbian mentioned this blood part 2. They just told their side differently, of course. So I'm actually believing him, that's you, over them. The lesbians ain't done nothing but lie since the start.
Let me tell you about that. I'm glad she brought that up. These bitches said I had blood in my bathroom, and I came and showed them a bloody rug. No, I got the pictures, bitch, of that bloody fucking 5 pieces of tissue that you left on my fucking bathroom floor along with the blood drops. And you trifling bitches didn't even bother to clean it up or even tell anybody about it.
It was 5 pieces of tissue.
5 pieces of fucking tissue. I can see the picture. And I got all the texts from
No. I don't need the picture. I believe you.
Look here. I got evidence. I got all their text messages. I got the video they sent me because they were down in North Carolina. Then they got the fighting down there with the black people they were down there with. And all kinds of fucking shit. So, lying about me having blood in my bathroom and showing you a bloody rug to try and get out of your wife being a trifling piece of shit and not even clean. And then you talk about you clean my house. Bitch, you wash some dishes. That's all you did.
Wait. The stud was doing some cleaning?
These bitches washed my dishes. That's it.
Oh, wow.
They talking about they clean my house. You bitches don't even clean up after yourself. You're pissing on people's toilet. My son had to wipe a piss-drenched toilet all 5 times.
And they had a piss cup.
And had a piss cup. And this bitch talking about she taking Benadryl for pain. You ain't taking Benadryl for pain, bitch. Pain kills ibuprofen, Tylenol, BC powder. What the fuck you doing with them Benadryls?
Well, Benadryl has been known to give people a buzz, right? So she could have been taking Benadryl for, reasons such as something of discomfort or maybe like a headache or whatever. But Benadryl's normally kind of like something to maybe help a cold or something of the sort. Let me see, Benadryl. Let's see what Benadryl is used for.
And whatever you sniffing up your fucking nose, and you and that third bitch is sniffing something up your fucking nose. That's why she had so much snot. She didn't even know fucking snot was dripping down her fucking nose. What the fuck wrong with you, bitch? So then, man, these motherfucking boy. Hold on. So that on top of her just having that stillborn baby and all that fucking shit, So when I told these bitches they got to go, they start stalling, talking about, oh, we military packing, and then they come back there here trying to explain how she didn't do no drugs and shit. I'm like, well, no, that ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what nobody's fucking saying. Then she's like, well, she can go. I'm gonna stay up with studs saying, and I want to be with you. I'm attracted to you. You make me feel safe. You make me feel like a woman, and this and that shit. Talking about on the video, she was gonna take everything I had. No, bitch, you gonna take your trifling, homely, tent living ass back to Atlanta. You psychotic bitch. Is what the fuck you gonna do?
Is this the stud?
Yeah.
So you got along pretty good with the one with the pink hair. It's the stud that gave you problems.
No, I ain't getting along with that pink hair one. I stayed away from that bitch for real.
Oh.
She just kept coming to me. She kept coming to me, trying to undercut the stud. Talking about she been a housewife for 10, 12 years, and she'll do me right, and this and that, and I know that she really wants a man, but she's not feminine like me, and I deserve this and shit. Just turning on each other, left and fucking right.
Wow. So say if the one in the pink would have gave you some, would that made a difference?
After she told me about being assaulted with a Tito's bottle and drugged up, and she don't know what 3 dudes had got her pregnant with her stillborn, I ain't want nothing to do with that pussy.
Got it. Okay.
So that's when I waited a little bit late, because I already knew I was putting them bitches out the next day. So I figured I gotta cut my losses. I done came up off a lot of money. I at least want to fuck this goddamn stud one good time before I put these pictures out tomorrow. So that's when I sent that message to the stud, come down here in this bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I was trying to fuck her ass. And I'm going to put them bitches out the next day. Because I got to get some type of get back.
So how much money did you put up total?
I say, what I told you, it adds up to about 400. $300-400 fucking dollars, almost 5, some shit like that. I don't know, about a couple $100 motherfucking dollars.
So
$300-400.
So you want to get at least one good ride with the stud to recoup some of your money.
Yeah.
But she's a stud. Are you attracted to studs? No, Diddy. I'm just asking. Are you attracted to studs or what? Because she's kind of manly looking.
Well, not really, because I know she can turn into a woman. And I fucked 2 studs before. Once you get them clothes off of them, they're ready to go.
So, Tribunal, this is, like and subscribe, this is the true girl that is with Shatoria throughout the journey of coming down through here, people meeting them through Marcus, okay? Marcus is still in the dungeon, most definitely, okay?
Tanisha, sorry to disturb you, madam. There are subjects here that have been brought for adjudication.
You stand here because your actions have shaped our community. At sundown, we move forward with clarity and balance.
All right. So this girl is a part of, the trio the duo that Rapper One is talking about. He said that she felt that since Rapper One didn't really care for the girl, Shatoria, that's supposed to be her woman or whatever, her love interest. And so they both turned on each other in a way to where she was trying to convince Rapper One to keep her there and send Shatoria, the redhead girl, on her way. Wicked and wrong. Let's commence.
All right.
That's a woman with titties and a pussy and ass up under them boy clothes. All you gotta do is undress the bitch.
To the women in the audience, I'm sorry. Okay, all right.
You can take Benadryl for pain, but who the fuck takes Benadryl for pain? Nobody. I never said my head's hurting, give me a Benadryl. On my toothache, I need a Benadryl. Who the fuck does that?
Wow.
So to that comment in the box, I don't agree with you.
What comment?
Allergy. It's for allergy. What's her name? Fuck it went too fast. That woman that said you can take Benadryl for pain with a stupid ass self. You know you don't.
Wait, come on now. Come on. Be nice to the chat. Be nice to the chat. You talking about somebody in the chat?
Yeah.
On the screen now. Come on, man. You gotta be nice to the supporters, brother. What you trying to do? Run them all away? Anyway.
No.
All right. So Queen Heather got a question. Queen Heather asked, why invite them in knowing that they're homeless?
To give them a chance so that when I'm over the road, they can watch my house, they can take care of shit. If they were mentally fucking stable, this would have been the best goddamn deal for you. But common sense will tell you, when I talk to you women, I told you, if everything's going good, I expect some pussy. I told you that shit. But when you got over here and I heard all the sex parties and the threesomes and all this, I said, whoa, I want pussy now. Because y'all fucking every goddamn body but the motherfucker that's helping.
How many women do you think on Marcus's channel are mentally stable? A lot of them?
To this point, I don't think none of them are.
But you saw them on Marcus's channel and you said, well, maybe after the one stud said she was pregnant by Jesus, the other one said she was a police officer. He said, well, maybe they may be all right.
Well, what happened was...
Tell me what happened, brother.
I only seen one video.
Got it.
And then after they hit me up, and I told them, all right, well, let me check out some more of this shit. They had already started making their way here. And I had a decision to make. Should I block these bitches or should I let them come? So I'm sitting here at the last minute. Should I block them? Should I let them come? So I said, fuck it, let's try it. So I tried it. And I fucking made a mistake. I let these mentally ill motherfuckers up in my house.
Rapper one, it takes a big man to admit when he made a mistake. And that's definitely a sign of growth. You think you'll ever reach?
Now, Rapper One, we at the Tribunal believe that you knew exactly what you were getting yourself into because you said it at the beginning of the interview, which was real, that you saw Shatoria or whatever with her interviews with Marcus in the Atlanta Street interviews in the tent, and you knew then what type of woman she was.
Reach out to anybody else online is stranger and invite them to your house like that in the future?
I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to like put an ad in the paper and just rent a room out like a normal motherfucker. Because that if I do some shit like that, you got to come visit. I got to fucking talk to you for months at a time, make sure you mentally stable. Because these motherfuckers, and I don't think it's going to be nobody from the Atlanta Street interview. It's something going on in Atlanta. It's like all them motherfuckers is sick in the head. And hey, Polo, since you want to respond to me, nigga, normally I wouldn't respond to no bottom feeding, no like motherfucker like you. Let me tell you something. You are dirty. You look like you got bugs in your fucking hair. And I've seen some shit crawling around in there. And whatever woman laid down with you, I'll probably get dick, you dirty son of a bitch. So while you talking to me, and I know you out of shape, you ain't never been to a gym and you can't run. 30 seconds of rolling around with you will lock you up like a fucking master lock. And I beat the dog shit out of you, you drunk bastard. And I know you with your biggest fear, AA me, motherfucker. So why don't you go to it?
All right, now it's for Polo.
Okay, and so why does Rapper One have smoke for Polo? Because Polo has now hooked up with Shatoria. And when they got back to Atlanta, because Rapper One said that he immediately following the next morning sent them back to Atlanta, Marcus hooked them up with Polo. Okay, so they sat down at a restaurant and talked about it. I don't know if I might switch over to that one and let y'all hear that one too, as like the follow-up response to them as well. So let me find that one while we listening to this.
Yeah, that's for Polo.
Polo, you think he don't got them all, do he?
Huh?
Polo's kind of off in the head, ain't he?
Yeah, but he wanted to say something to me. So normally I wouldn't say nothing to him. Since he wanted to talk directly to me at that camera like that stud bitch, I'm tell him directly to his fucking face. The best thing he can do is buy a beer and sit in that fucking corner with this stupid ass goddamn laugh.
So
and
let me.
I bet on that grill, it smell like holy hell.
Got it. Let me ask you this. So, another question came in. Do you think you were going to make them have playtime? I don't understand.
Well, I wanted threesomes and shit like that, you know, at the beginning. But once I started with this pink haired bitch was all about, I didn't want nothing to do with it. So the stud was making a deal with me. I'm a stay. And then the bitch changed the mind when I said, if you staying here, you fucking tonight. So then she came back there. Yeah, well, I need a bus ticket there. I'm going to leave and I'm going to come back. I'm going to get my baby and come back and all this and that shit. And I was still giving the big goddamn bitch money when she left.
Wait a minute. So what day did she get there?
They got here on a Thursday.
And they left on a Friday?
On a Friday. Friday evening, I put their ass out. They just took me a while to get them the fuck out of here.
So how did that go as far as getting them out of
Okay, I found it. So we'll follow up with that here shortly.
Yeah.
It was hell because the bitches didn't want to leave. They kept trying to come down here and explain some stupid, make lies up and shit. And then the other bitch talking about first she didn't want to leave. Then all of a sudden now she wants to leave. I'm like, well, I ain't stopping you, but I ain't buying you another goddamn ticket and I ain't canceling the ticket. So that Uber gonna be out there in 30 minutes and you got to get your ass in. You lucky I got your Uber. Because if I was like I used to be, I'd put y'all bitches out in the goddamn cold until you make your way best way you can. But I won't try to do these girls dirt.
Right. But back in the day, that's how you used to do it.
Oh, if they had done some shit to me like this back in the day, you goddamn right.
All right. So they got out. Did you have to clean up behind them or what?
Yeah, man. I went up there. The fucking room was trashed in one goddamn day. They turned my bathroom into a fucking crack house. There was piss everywhere, blood all over the goddamn floor, bloody tissue, nasty ass motherfucking man. And they made me sick. I'm like, how y'all bitches make me sick? Y'all bitch, I was sick for a fucking.
Well, more than likely, they transferred whatever they brought with them across 3 states. Remember, they left Atlanta and went to North Carolina and was down in North Carolina canoodling and then back up to Virginia. So more than likely, they probably picked up some viruses along the way, especially considering the fact that they told him that they were in North Carolina having parties, okay, where people were picking names out of a hat or some shit. And well, some straight Diddy shit, but to the zeroest level, okay? And that's, what they had going on. So more than likely, they probably, came with viruses.
Weak just from being around these motherfuckers and handling their luggage. Their luggage is nasty. They ain't never cleaned that shit. That shit is nasty.
And so where did they go after they left you?
When they left me, I bought their ticket for them to take their ass to Atlanta. So I guess they went back to Atlanta to Mama C house or her sister house or some shit. And then the bitch started calling me, talking about her baby ain't got no milk.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, what baby?
The baby, she trying to get the stud down there trying to get her baby back from defects or whatever you call the people that take your baby away because of whatever the fuck didn't happen. So the sister got the baby. She said if they could see her doing good with the baby for a couple months, she can get the baby back. That bitch don't need no baby. Them bitches ain't mentally stable to take care of a fucking warthog. These bitches don't need nothing. These bitches need to go get fucking help. So this bitch calling me, talking about I need some milk. My baby ain't got no milk. So I'm good enough. I send the bitch $20 to get her baby some goddamn milk. Then I told her I ain't got no more money for you. Because I'm spending money and I ain't seen or smelt none of that funky pussy, bitch. And I ain't fucking waiting on your ass to come back or none of that shit. I'm not going to be that good of a fucking person, motherfucker. I done fucking dealt with your ass. I ain't fucked none of you. I'm out $100 to goddamn dollars. So get the fuck.
So, do you think that if he would have got some from the girls, even though it may not have worked out with them, ended up staying there, that he would have still financially supported, their journey? Probably so. Drop it down in the chat, Tribunal. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Rapper One would have still helped them out financially, even though it didn't, work out with them living in his house up in Virginia? Drop it down if you think 1 for yes or 2 for no.
Wow.
And then you want to get up here and make a video and lie and talk shit.
Over at Marcus's, right?
Yeah, I want to get on here and lie and talk shit. So with I ain't got no beef with Marcus, but he's a sneaky motherfucker because what he did was I caught him on that live. He was like, "Oh, this Rapper One from Shatoria's chat."
Hey, Rapper One. Hold that thought 1 second. One second. I want to say to the Happy Golf 4, great show. I need this sounds like my uncle's. All right, appreciate you, Happy Golf 4. All right, now back to what Marcus was saying about Shatoria and you. Go ahead.
So, hey, nigga, how am I lying? Montez. So,
who's Montez?
Whoever nigga in the chat talking about I'm lying. So,
oh, you looking at the chat?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Man, it's moving so fast.
I was saying something. What did I say?
So yeah, man, you got that chat. That chat will throw you off. Look, so you were saying Marcus, you, and Shatoria. You was trying to get with Shatoria, right?
No. At first, I was going to try and put her up in the room. Yeah, I was going to try to fuck her and shit like that. Once I saw how crazy that bitch was, and I said, I can't have that shit in my goddamn house, so I backed off. And I just started trolling.
Gotcha. So you wanted sex with her?
Yeah, I wanted to fuck her, yeah.
Yeah, but look, you're in Virginia. I know in Virginia they got a lot of beautiful, hardworking, educated women who got their own, who educated, smell good, look good. Have you considered talking to them instead of just going after these homeless women?
Yeah. I mean, I do all that, but I just figured I could help one of these bitches down here, and I'm honestly, truly was going to help. I would have a whole fucking house to themselves. I'll be over the road and take care of the fucking house, shit like that, and that will honestly help me. But I didn't know the level of mental illness in Atlanta. I didn't know that all these motherfuckers are crazy.
Yeah, there's a similar kind of train of thought on the show with the people he interviews. So look, they asked me to ask you what part of Virginia you in?
I'm near Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, Richmond. Okay.
I'm near there. I'm really in Crackertown. I'm really in a very white town, rich part of Virginia. But I'm an hour away from Richmond.
Oh, you don't try to talk to the white women?
Well, every now and then, but I'm in a place where white women ain't too nice to a black man. I'm actually in a racist ass fucking town,
Oh, I see. So it's easier to just pick up somebody from Atlanta. But no, you ain't doing that no more, are you?
This is the thing.
Talk to me, bro.
The reason I was dealing with Atlanta is because of the black culture. After gentrification and the Klan rally here, they ran off a lot of black people. So I'm just trying to help black now that Atlanta is a trap. Most black people in Atlanta can't make it out of Atlanta. It's no job. So if I extract someone and get them around a better area, I figured that it will help them and you will have a very good deal, but you gotta have a stable fucking man, and that's my mistake. I ain't doing enough studying, I ain't doing enough talking and shit. This was spur of the moment when they hit me, oh, we getting put out, we need some help, please help us, this and that. I'm like, oh boy.
So you're really on a mission to help save the black community.
Well, not black community, but I wouldn't mind saving a sexy black girl that's got a stable mind that knows how to conduct herself and take care of a man's house.
I hear you, brother. Happy Black History Month, brother. I hear you. All right, let me ask you this. They want to know what is your Cash App?
My cash app is $ Big Money 0069.
Big Money 0069. Now, if any of these women who may be unstable are trying to get with a stable man and they want you to help them out, how would they get in touch with you?
They gotta be mentally stable. Mentally stable. Very mentally stable. You get in touch with me. I'm Rapper One, the Replacer, on Instagram. You got my cash app there, Big Money 0069, or Rapper One, the Replacer, on Instagram.
All right, y'all heard that? I'm gonna put the cash app in the what you was talking about is
Booking.com has stays for apps.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We're about to go over to the interview that they're talking about with Marcus and the girls.
Well, yeah, but I was just trolling on that. You know, I was just talking shit to Toya's chat just to piss her off, because Toya was in there telling us that Marcus had sex with her in the tent for $100. So now I was like, well, if that's all it takes, I'm coming in there with $100, motherfucker, and I want to fucking get in tent because my dick bigger than Marcus, and mine actually gets hard.
allegedly. Look at this.
Yeah,
Moving right along. We're gonna move from the D's. Let's talk about Verna. Verna asked, did they agree to give you PUSS from the start?
No. The agreement was, when they got over here, if everything was going good, then yeah, you would give me the pussy. But then you got over here and you come down to the table and start telling me about the swinging parties, the threesome that failed with Marcus because the dick wouldn't get hard, and having sex with men, putting them in the hat, name in the hat. And I said, well, if y'all doing all this goddamn fucking, I done did 10 times what Marcus done did, and all he did was get a hotel room and got your ass drunk. Bitch, so y'all owe me. So you stud, bitch, owe me because I don't even want to fuck your goddamn little rat friend. And then you talking about the bitch that had a stillborn baby, getting raped with getting raped with Tito bottles and assaulted and shit like that. I mean, sex with random men, and she drugged up and don't know who's fucking her.
So,
I'm like, well, I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Let me ask you this. They want to know, are you the same man from you didn't date Kelsey, did you?
No.
No.
I was a 61-year-old man. I'm 46.
Gotcha. So Alan Thomas is asking you, were you more so wanting the stud from the beginning, or were you wanting to have both sexually? Was there any agreement prior to them coming?
No, it was only me and the stud talking.
Got it. All right. Does he? No, I don't know. What does he? Oh, they want to ask, do you do drugs, soft or hard?
No, I smoke marijuana.
Okay, got it. Let's see, going through here. Any question marks? Let's see.
Okay, so that was the rapper, right? That was with the girls. That one was in the video on the Patreon. This is now what we're going to bring up following that conversation. So they are now back from Virginia from dealing with Rapper One, right? He just gave his account to their account of coming together or whatever. So when they get back, they hook up with Marcus again, of course, on the Atlanta Street interview side of the game, and do this interview following up. Remember, like and subscribe. Okay. Ooh, wrong one. Sorry. Here we go. So let's listen to this now, okay? And he still got this up on where he was advertising. This is Kelsey naked.
ASI the X-Files.
Now back to the content.
What's happening? What's up?
I got my own bitch.
Okay, so
Crazy.
this is random. All right.
Very
So Polo called me and woke me up first of all. All right, complaining about this.
Yeah,
right,
man.
Complaining about me hanging up on him. Like, oh yeah.
See why I'm put back on.
All right. Now we are being introduced to Polo over here at the tribunal. Okay, he is the guy that Marcus from the Atlanta Street interview saying that he's going to be his male corn star for the website. Okay, this is Polo. So what we're doing is we are now going to listen to the interview that they sat down and talked about them being in Virginia, the two girls with the rapper.
You be tired now, because the interview so much. I ain't gonna lie now. You especially with Quita, Lord Jesus. Y'all
What up, Shane? Is it people back there? I don't want to be disturbing nobody. Let me see. You clear the tables? Okay. Okay. They just sat down. All right, we should be good. All right, yeah, we'll go in the back. We'll go in the back. You can go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Filming and shit.
What's happening, man? Everything good? Yes, sir. All right, so let's let me see, the lighting's good this way. This is perfect. All right. Okay. Polo, you always find yourself in the mix, man. You always find yourself in the mix.
I wanted to meet y'all for so long. But not like I said though.
What up?
I don't want to be so loud.
That QR code is the menu. I'll be right back to get you drink.
All right.
Yeah.
But like I said though, like real record, like I'm gonna be truthful about it. The way he came off, that's what I'm saying. He didn't put up front that he wanted no pussy. That man was just like he was just doing. I know y'all situation. I know a lot of niggas be trying to do like this.
So let me see if I can find the recording real quick. It's on my iPhone. Let me see if I can find it.
On the old one?
Because he called me, like I said, about 2 weeks, maybe a week or two ago. I don't remember, something like that. Yeah. And I listened to it. I was like, okay, you know.
You trying to find an old ass video?
Nah, it's not old. It's recent enough.
If anybody
else. Anything, nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Fuck you. Ooh, Lord,
Okay, make sure you like and subscribe.
That's my people, y'all.
This is what Marcus
Nah, it's not old. It's recent enough.
Remember when Rapper One just said, "Oh, Polo, this, that, and the third." This is what Polo had to say in regards to, however Rapper One is putting down on the Troy's World interview that he just had, that we just went over. Watch it on the replay. Okay, if you're just coming in, you are tuning into Tanisha's Tribunal. Today we have Marcus in the dungeon. He escaped and has been giving interviews about his new adventures and endeavors. Well, we caught back up with Marcus. My warriors threw him back down in the dungeon, and you know, that's where he's currently believing that this new website's going to be, you know, lucrative or whatever. Okay, the website's going to feature him and the girl in the red, and potentially a girl named Kelsey. Okay.
Anything, nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Fuck you. Ooh, Lord,
That's my people, y'all. That's family. That was Valentine's Day. T did a good job decorating the place. Shout out to T. Shout out to friends and.
Matter of fact, he joked about it in the text, like, man, y'all looking this good. I would have wanted it too. Now I know I wanted it before right, past tense, like if I was in a situation, then you gonna slide the situation in, but try to say that 3-something in the damn morning while I'm asleep.
Like, he just want to help
you need somebody in the bed.
That's a young person. That's a young person. Well, how old was he?
Teddy bears.
How old was he? Teddy bears. How old was Teddy bears?
No, I'm telling him teddy bears don't cost that much if you need something.
All right, let me see if this is it.
How old was Teddy bears? That's what we gonna call the nigga.
And it hurt me and it weirded me out. Like it's a sensitive situation because he didn't come straight up with me.
Nah, that ain't.
Don't nobody want to fuck both of y'all.
Okay, let me see.
If you know the truth though,
Did you hear what Polo just said? He said, don't nobody want to, both of y'all. Like, what's that supposed to be?
I'm done with y'all right now. I'm done already. But if you
I'm being real 100, bro.
Like, for real.
Let me keep it real, gang. This is, what's that song he made?
Everything.
Say they hate, but they broke though. When they come by, it's a no show. No, bro. I ain't nigga goofy, that's a no, bro.
I'm the truth.
It's a hottie, man. Nigga, he be running with a hottie, man.
You know, she gets compared to her a lot. But
now, wait. You? I can't even say your song.
What? I'm like, what's my song?
I don't even know.
You gotta come up with a song for me?
No, that's short, dog. Let me see. Oh, y'all look the menu up. Hold on, pull your phone and do the thing or whatever. Or whatnot. Wait, so is this? So I've been missing the dialogue. Is this a threesome brewing or what?
No,
this ain't nothing. Okay, this bro and sis. Bro and sis. All right. My ninja. I go get that. Go try to drewski you real quick. My ninja.
You got mine.
My bad.
These are the people that Marcus is saying are going to be his new corn star actors. I believe right now, not including this girl, I don't believe she's in the fold as of yet, or looking to, or however have you. But Marcus is saying that these people here and here that have already been on the Patreon and that's gotten taken down are going to be upping on the website, on the spicy side of the website, he says. So more than likely what it's probably going to be is some black market shit or whatever, but yeah, okay.
Say what?
Y'all see, you up.
Man, my bad, bro, but it is. Hey, what you gonna do, bro? What you finna do something, bro?
Man, don't pull out them. Man, we got them. Man, we got them things.
We just trying to eat French toast.
Look. Don't do that.
Hey, all right, chill out, man. Y'all chill out. Everybody chill out.
Everybody chill the fuck out. I'm an ex-Marine and I will get serious, so there's no need for that. I'll show you
There's no need for that. There's no need for that.
Anybody.
There's no need for that.
Hey, look, ain't no pressure, man. Ain't no pressure, man. Ain't no pressure.
Like that. You too damn grown.
I said my bad, but it's the thing going on. I didn't get extra. I didn't say nothing.
You too grown. You too fucking grown.
Hey, look, I can't control what they say, man. We filming. Ain't no pressure, man. Ain't no pressure, man. Hey, look. Listen. Ain't no pressure. We good, dog. We good.
I wasn't even trying to be disrespectful.
We good, man. We good, all right?
See where you come from.
Listen.
You too grown.
It's 50,000 for an M charge. We don't need that, bro.
You too grown.
All right, we good, man. We good. All right, love y'all. Y'all be good. We all black folks now.
Apparently somebody in the diner also kind of took offense to whatever shenanigans they got going on inside of the restaurant where they were dining at. Apparently the other Patreons coming and going in the restaurant, you know, just felt disturbed as far as like Polo and everybody else just sitting around, you know, goo-gooing and cuckooing, looking goofy and crazy as hell inside of this establishment. And they almost got some shit cracking on.
All I said is respect the Marines. If she get out of her body, you too grown.
No.
Okay.
That shit alone.
Okay, so
Polo.
Now we got back here to ourselves.
Y'all got it on me, man. But listen, you can't be like, you know what I'm saying? We got to de-escalate situations, all right?
That's what I was trying to do. I say it ain't no need for that. I said ex-Marine here, respect the services, and just calm down. He man, fuck a Marine. Nah, that's where you messed up at. Your wife is too old to be doing things like that.
Not even know how much danger you in. Like, don't even
y'all
know.
about to make me have to
46.
watch around the corner.
Would you come sit your behind down?
Well, he is right. Let me go check on my car real quick.
Oh, hell.
I'm just going to go check on my car real quick, all right?
We need to maneuver.
Good? No, you good. You good. Okay, all right, y'all. We gotta relax. Y'all gonna make it so I gotta start carrying my AR with me, man. Like, god damn it, man. Like, they got a whole artillery in the trunk. Ain't no telling what would have happened. They'd have came back in here and been on some shit. Yeah, they do.
You see it?
Yes.
They wouldn't have made it to the show.
I'm just saying.
They wouldn't have made it to the
They was already there. And if they wanted to come back, all I got is my one little pistol, you know what I'm saying?
They wouldn't have made it to the show.
All right, well, anyway, all right, so back to the content, all right? Back to the content.
So very much so, as y'all can see, Marcus's interviewees, you know, they're out of control. They are not, you know, civilized in a way where they can even be brought into an establishment where other people are also, you know, enjoying or relaxing for a meal or whatever. They're rambunctious. They're out of control. So exactly what type of content is Marcus trying to make where now he takes these people and turns them into corn stars? They're not even able to contain and you know, maintain themselves as they're sitting in an establishment to sit down and talk about whatever without offending others and almost inciting ooting inside of a restaurant. Like and subscribe. You are in the tribunal with Tanisha. Today, Marcus is still in the dungeon. So let's get it.
Okay, so
Hold on. I need both of you.
Need a group. Everybody needs a hug after this. Okay, everybody needs a hug after this. Okay. So, all right. So,
you already been drinking.
okay. So hold on. Let's get some food. Let's get some food. Okay.
Johnny, I need to come here with a missile.
What do you
come here with a gun?
Huh?
You say I ate in 2 days.
Yeah.
That's Polo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Polo said he hasn't eaten in 2 days. Okay, so none of any type of resources have been extended to these people where they even know or have a resource they can go to where they can get a hot meal or whatever have you in their bodies. So, you know, they are just out here living the street life, and unfortunately Marcus is just continuing to exploit them. So Marcus is probably feeling like, okay, well, I'm gonna take them out, get this content, you know, for the Atlanta street interviews, and then throw these, you know, street people something to eat.
Yo, he caught up with him that day. I seen the interview where he was like,
They went on a date.
Damn it, man.
What's up, YouTube?
Basically.
back to
So
the
hold on, real quick.
Don't be scared.
All right, that was my barber real quick. Okay, so safe to say that it's a lot going on this morning. No, fish and grits.
Cheese. You want the meal?
I never ate here before in my life.
Well, first time for everything.
Yeah, that's fine. Cheese.
Where we at?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up on Edgewood.
And biscuit or toast.
No, they asked me what was at in that bar with Quita.
That was called The Spot. That was on Flat Shows.
On Flat Shows.
Just one. Powdered sugar, okay?
You got strawberry?
Yeah. You want whipped cream on there as well?
Yes.
I got you.
Whipped cream? Right, that bitch the whipped cream. Like, what I was gonna say, like, I'm like, oh, you need strawberries when you got a strawberry right here?
Okay, so as we're watching, you know, these interviewees of Marcus, you can so easily tell that they are not in their right mental state capacities. You know, they're not in their full capacities of their faculties.
Okay. Hey, she call me too.
Polo getting fish and grits.
Cheese grits or plain?
You want cheese grits or plain grits?
I want plain grits. I don't eat that cheese shit. I want plain.
And as we see now, Peter did not lie.
For some grits. No, do you want me to?
You gonna get a
There's a big piece
of cheese on them.
Okay.
I would have wanted it too.
Not that
I would have wanted it too. That's not being straight up. Like,
I'm getting late. Serious though? Why do everybody think that sex is so serious, bro?
That's what I'm
I'ma
saying.
say,
Like, me having
like
two bad females in my house, I would have wanted it
Sex
too.
is not that
I would have
motherfucker.
wanted it too.
Because again, I didn't get to play it for y'all, but you just gonna have to trust me. He told me that he said that basically he had, told y'all what the business was like before y'all even got there.
Like the way he joked about it, he was like, "Yeah, shit, if y'all looking this good, I ain't know y'all both look this bad."
Yes.
Me having
After
two bad
watching the
females.
It's not even that serious though. Why do everybody think that
Me
sex
having-
is so serious, bro?
That's what I'm
I'ma
saying.
say,
He like, me having two bad females in my
bro.
house, I would have wanted
Sex
it
is
too.
not that
I would have
motherfucker.
wanted it too. That's not being
See,
straight up. Like,
I'm getting loud in there.
that's what I'm gonna be on.
Yeah,
When
don't nobody want
he
no
just
pussy
said I would have
like, you
reacted
like
the same way. Ha ha ha. No, I'm
smoke a
kidding.
blunt, like, you
You're
know,
not putting that
that's
out
a
there
drink
straight
and
up.
shit.
That's the only text.
That's what I said, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
everybody else be looking at that shit different though.
it's listen.
When he said it
I
like
honestly
that, I'm like,
think.
nah, I'm not
Then
fucking
they
with it.
twist
He's
it up.
ha ha ha, just playing. No.
They try to twist this shit up.
Well,
They try to twist this shit up.
So I honestly think is first of all, I honestly do. I don't like the fact that there's so many guys that watch these videos and want to contact the people for sex. So this essentially that's what it is. Right now, if they contact them, they really want to help. Great, because it's like, all right, cool, do your big one, right? Right now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If a guy contacts you and he's like, hey,
It's not genuine.
this and that, I can help. I also want sex. And you guys
Don't
make that
nobody
decision.
need sex.
That's different. Because I've had a bunch of interviewees that have done that. That have decided like, hey, this looks like a decent situation.
And that's what I want to say. It's a whole different ballpark that us being real to who we are, we didn't know about. Like, if y'all women out there, and y'all, come on. Because y'all niggas ain't getting nowhere with us, and y'all ain't gonna get nowhere
But
with
the
us.
women have.
But it's a whole different ring to the point where if they do contact, that means it's making contact. But if we didn't know about that or know how that was going.
Gotta be sexual though, period.
If we didn't know about that or know how that was going, then
Okay, so do you hear them telling Marcus, why do we even have to be actual, period? The corn star from Marcus's new ventures or whatever, more than likely is just being led down this rabbit hole by Marcus for however Marcus is presenting this opportunity, or lack thereof, to Polo. Polo just said, listen closely, Tribers.
They gotta be sexual though, period.
if we didn't do contact, that means it's making contact. But if we didn't know.
Now, let me slow that down.
About that or
do
know how that was
we
going.
gotta be sexual though, period.
If we didn't
Y'all heard that, right?
Gotta be sexual though, period.
So Polo has said very clearly, why do they gotta be actual, period? Now, when you're bringing people into your house or whatever, especially along the lines of male nature, that is the nature of the male, period. More than likely, women are not so much going to be saying things like, you got to drop them drawers after you bring that haul in here or whatever you done, move the sofa, the refrigerator, whatever, right? Women are on that type of time. Women do got needs. However, men are more instinctually, naturally prone to want X from a woman when a woman especially is in the capacity of their home. So for Marcus to even try to push that narrative, like, why are men contacting these street women who have nothing more to offer anybody else, especially moving into their home currently, but set X, right? It's like, what do you think men are going to be thinking they're going to be doing? Okay, we're going to get the speed back up to the right place and keep listening.
Why, if we don't know what we was going for in the couple, why the fuck
Well, hold on.
We all wrong. Everybody do what they do, how they make it, how they make it. no judgments of nobody. But being straight up,
I'm about to say I'm not judging.
So Paula, she just said we're all grown. Polo said you say that. So what does that mean to a ongoer listening to this? You say that. In Polo's mind, Polo's not a grown man. In Polo's mind, Polo still may be a 15-year-old, a 10-year-old. Wherever his growth got stunted at, Polo stayed there mentally. She said, we all grown, right? Polo said, but you say that. What 44-year-old man says that? You say that like I'm not really grown mentally. I'm still a boy, Damon.
So dude wants sex.
I'm not either.
You know what I'm saying? I like sex. Dudes like sex. Like that's not a right. You know what I'm saying?
Like sex more than everybody.
Men.
What'd you say, Polo? Listen, God damn it, man. All right.
Why? Look at what he's doing. He is rubbing his face all over this girl's clothes. Why is he doing that?
Bring her back to life. Bring her back to she died.
Why is he doing that? Those are not actions of a grown man.
That is not how we fucking practice.
Okay, so anyway.
You done slashed my damn eyebrow.
Man, sexual, boy.
I'm new to this.
What, did she spit on you? She done drowned you? She done waterboarded you? Okay, so I want to make it clear, right, to anybody that's watching. Hey, we're not judging men for wanting sex, but be straight up about it. You've been speaking the whole time, Polo. All right, just wait for a second, all right? Listen, all I'm saying is be straight up. Don't be on no fugazi, try to bait and switch them. It happens all the time.
Stop trying to play
So where did Rapper One bait and switch? Rapper One let it be known from the beginning, before they even got to Virginia, that he wanted to sleep with this one in the red hair. From the tent incident, apparently Marcus went in the tent with her and gave her $100 to sleep with her. They did the do or whatever, or didn't do or whatever, because he couldn't get a uppie or whatever. Then them two were in the tent with Mark or wherever in the hotel with Marcus, and this is the story that they told Rapper One, and they were all supposed to be doing the do or whatever. It didn't happen or whatever because Marcus couldn't get it up. So if Marcus wants X from these girls, what makes him think that the ongoers are going to think that it's okay, the onlookers rather, it's okay to sleep with them? Why wouldn't they think? If Marcus is sleeping with all these girls, what would make, that just slipped out. What would make anybody else looking at the situation not think it would not be okay to sleep with these girls if Marcus is sleeping with them?
He said what I'm about to say. How you gonna say what I'm about to say before I'm about to say what I was about to say?
And look,
I'm about to say the same shit.
And I'm gonna say this as well.
Nothing like that.
Just because we tell our story on here, if y'all bring up my daughter one more time like y'all trying to help, y'all ain't gonna like how I lead the situation. That's my daughter that y'all playing with. If I really need help, don't come and don't bring her in to bring me in.
Don't do that.
Don't do that for none of these mothers out here that really need the help. Y'all up there.
So is that what he did? Did he led with the daughter and all like that?
I got an extra room y'all can use, know the baby and everything like that. Y'all got. I'm like, bro, don't play like that. Don't play on my heartstrings, cause I'll cut you a short.
Everything we do for our kids.
So now I do want to talk about this part real quick. And again, because whatever level of credibility he has or doesn't have, we'll table that discussion for later. But he did say that at one point, I guess he came home from work, he rushed home from work, and he said that that he basically, that after he talked to y'all, he said that okay, he was cool with you staying, but not cool with her staying.
Yeah.
And that you agreed to give him some X.
I agreed to give him some X. For the sake of my wife and having a living, I played my part, but he wasn't gonna get shit. Now, since you want to run your motherfucking mouth, hold up. Since you want to run your mouth, I was gonna take everything you had and flip that shit and move my bitch in, because I would never separate an hour.
How was you gonna take?
She said she was gonna take from him, so not for nothing. You see what I'm saying? You see how she did her head like, I could stay, but my wife, couldn't. But I was gonna try to bargain myself with Rapper One to try to get, him to come around to the idea of Shatoria also staying. She said, but she wasn't going to necessarily really do anything for Rapper One as far as intimacy goes, but she was going to lead him on to believing that for however long that was going to work until they were able to get whatever they were going to get done with Rapper One, and then probably try to be somewhere in the wind. Does this not sound like a Fatal Attraction, First 48 true crime in the making? And that's why we say over here at the tribunal, the delusion is real, zero accountability for exactly what the hell we really doing with our minds, bodies, and spirits. Say Rapper One not saying that he is. Say that he could have been a person that was on the side of some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff and brought these women in his house, never to be seen again. Because people do that every single day. While, y'all are thinking, oh, okay, I'm just going to go over here, barter myself for this and get whatever I can get out of this man for that. People are walking into homes and never walking out of them. Never to be seen again. Never to breathe again. Okay, let's keep it going because I'm almost going to wrap this up. I was going to do 2 more of the interviews or whatever, but I'm going to wrap this one up and come back on another day with Marcus because I'm pretty sure he's still going to be in the dungeon.
Everything he has.
Man, I tell y'all 24/7, 13, 11. I know what I'm giving, and when I give it, I hypnotize a nigga. What is you talking about? You trying to play me and my wife, you would have been giving every dollar you had.
Oh, so you saying he would have been under the voodoo?
Man, what? Voodoo ain't got nothing on this cuckoo. What is you talking about? And I do anything for my daughter, but I would have played you quicker than that. And you got a son and a grandbaby that was supposed to be coming. Now I ain't doing that. And I put $116 worth of stamps in there, and you kept my food. Real nigga shit, we ain't coming here, bro.
About that, 100. And we got.
I paid my way before the coochie came. And you just didn't know how to take a real one. And we cleaned the house. He ain't get nothing. He ain't get no coochie. We cleaned the house.
So Rapper One left out the part of where Truth, the one in the middle, is saying that when they went to the store, he did mention that. He said he took them to the store to get some groceries. I guess that's when they came back and made the spaghetti and stuff. But Truth right here is saying that she spent her food stamps on the groceries. And when they left the groceries there. Okay.
So these dudes be watching my content. Man, listen, they be like really like getting like they be hard up getting into it and everything. They be so jacked up like they get them there. How much money did he spend to like get y'all there? This and that and the third, all that.
Who did it? They didn't get no coochie. Hey, we gotta move some shit around. Move. What? Man, my house.
I'm trying to handle this here.
I'm like,
in the most respectful way. Because this shit here, I knew shit was gonna come out, but it was the missing pieces that I was missing. When we first got there, he sent the money for the ticket. Greyhound, because of the blizzards and where we were, they canceled the ticket on us.
Right.
So somebody else actually sent the money that we knew to pay for our ticket to get there.
Oh, wow.
All the while, I think he sent probably like $30 like that or something. No, I had money. He added money to get a pizza. That's what I mean by being a real man. He was playing his part like he was just helping me and my wife's situation. But when we got there, because of everything that he was doing, I put $116 worth of stamps in the house, made dinner that night, and cleaned up the kitchen.
Both of us. Yes, we did. We cooked and everything. He was in the kitchen.
I ain't gonna lie, he was talking shit about y'all spaghetti.
Yeah, because he said he wanted to say when he ain't like a lot of seasoning, he ain't want sugar, I couldn't go black with.
Now, not for nothing, black people in the chat, who eats everybody's spaghetti? This one in the middle talking about some hoodoo. Who is eating everybody's spaghetti? These women could have put anything in Rapper's One spaghetti and had him and his son stretched out. So not for nothing, they all really dodged some bullets here. These need to be some life lessons that we all need to take accountability for. You don't trust people that you do not know. You bring them into your home. You do not know them from a hole in D-wall, and all of a sudden they're in your kitchen cooking spaghetti. You don't know what the hell these girls brought off of the Greyhound on their persons to this man's house. They could have put some arsenic in his spaghetti, anything.
What are you talking? You sitting up there, the blackest man that we know, trying to play white boy, and you was like, you ain't like all that seasoning and stuff. Let me would have made spaghetti for Polo. Let me would have made spaghetti for you. Because on top of that, I'm a whole chef, graduated from Le Cordon Bleu, so I know how to eat. I know how to cook to your standards, like how you want it. But
I'm just saying,
you don't want no seasoning. You got a seasoning cabinet for sure. Come on, man. But the principle still states that we did what we had to do. I knew that I was coming with my wife. I knew that we had something. So if I'm taking you to the grocery store and I'm giving you the stamp that I got for the little money that you did give us, for helping us. Fuck is you asking for pussy for? that's a transaction. I'm Indian native, so that means we exchange. So I ain't never going without it. You ain't never going without. No, no motherfucker body. So therefore, if I want to put my pussy out there and I want to give it there, that's all. But you didn't even give it a chance to show that man.
Yeah, because when he kept saying like in the
I
near
know how
future,
y'all
like,
play.
what might happen,
Y'all can't play me. Y'all been y'all before.
Like, let's see what happens. It never got to that point. You came. We not even there 24 hours to where you see her texting her at 3 o'clock in the morning, telling someone I need somebody in my bed.
Now hold on. Let me explain what they said. When after he was trying to kick my wife out, I was
for not
like,
giving no pussy.
for not giving him none. And his son wanted to fight him and said he wants some too. The baby mama on the phone arguing the whole night to hear her voice. Like the son got chewed out.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
But since we going now,
Since we going there, let's talk.
Everybody know True gonna keep it true. My wife, he's trying to kick my wife out at the point we ain't got nowhere else to go. I ain't no time to make no other move. So I'm like, I can lay with a guy and not stay with a guy. I can play with a guy. I don't have to put my feelings, my energy, nothing into you. I know how to shut down I know how to control her.
So how did it go to where it didn't go down between y'all? Yeah, why didn't it?
Because he was so scared. He said I got the police on standby, and the thing she was doing, she walked out the room. He was like, I laughed at her.
When she
I'm like, man, you scared that man. But I'm like, he thinking all the while that this how you got played and slayed and laid, pussy. Whole time you thinking I'm finna stay there with you. I ain't need a bus ticket. I was right next to her, and that ticket came, nigga.
And
yeah, I'm telling you, I'm finna make sure my wife's straight. And you sitting there holding your dick. You should have held your breath.
Yes, and I know.
You should have held your breath by waiting on me.
I was the ticket.
Because that's how the real work. You should have held your breath by holding your dick because I ain't leaving this shit. Fuck wrong with you.
Shouts out to Cleveland Avenue.
Well, listen.
So, you know, to wrap this up, why did y'all go to Virginia in the first place? Who knows anybody in Virginia? Y'all didn't even know Rapper One in Virginia. Where were y'all gonna start out in Virginia? At Rapper One's house, right? And it sounds like nobody had any real true intention on stepping out on a good foot in Virginia to even know how to maneuver and know, you know, where to go and where to be. Like Rapper One said, Virginia is still a very much so sundown racist place. Okay, so y'all are two black females that nobody's ever seen around in Virginia, in this area where Rapper One lives in a small sundown town or whatever. I don't know why his black ass is over there, but not for nothing. That's his life. You know what I'm saying? Where they, you know, don't know y'all from a can of paint. So what were y'all going to essentially do if, say, he would have let y'all stay there a couple months or however long? What were y'all going to do? Continue to live off of Rapper One? And even if so, doing what? You're not going to move across country with a man that you do not know from a can of paint from off of the Marcus Atlanta Street interviews and not give up some piece and part of yourself. What were y'all going to essentially do with your time, with your energy? Live in Rapper One's house, keep it clean, cook, and sleep with Rapper One. Or be in there causing some type of a mayhem, chaos, potentially turn Rapper One's house into a trap house, party spot.
We're gonna enjoy this breakfast, and I guess this was a pop-up something.
Yeah,
some shit that popped up. Okay,
eventually.
All right, well, I guess y'all will be seeing them on the channel a little bit more.
People know I can control my unity and my energy.
Okay, right in time for the food. Wait, hold on, where the biscuit at? Oh, did she choose toast?
I did toast.
Oh, wow, you really messed up. They famous for their biscuits. Yeah, you definitely. I mean, the toast is cool, but yeah, I should have told you. I ain't know. Yeah, now the biscuits is like, they're homemade. It's like, they got some of the best biscuits in the city. Now, biscuit person?
Okay, don't ask for what Polo got. Look at Polo and Polo's expression with what Polo is eating. Why is it? Polo said he hasn't eaten in 2 days. If I haven't eaten in 2 days and I finally get an opportunity to eat something hearty and wholesome with a few varieties of different options, why am I just getting porridge? Why is Polo just eating porridge, y'all? What reasons would Polo have to not be so hungry? Could it be drugs? Could it be, the infection of the HIV virus? I'm just asking. Not saying that could be what it is, but the other people have very full plates, and Polo has a little bowl of Yeah, Porsche. So we're gonna leave it off right here. I am over it, y'all. Marcus is back in the dungeon. This ninja then came out with a new scheme and scam to, put Polo here with the redhead girl and potentially Kelsey up on a website called backtothecontent.com, where he says now he's gonna play it smarter, which should have been a no-brainer from the beginning, which is to put scenes from things that he edited out that couldn't go on YouTube that he put on the Patreon, but also put up with explicit videos of these two engaging in coitus. Let's say coitus. Engaging in coitus. Coitus is sex, okay? And Patreon took that mess down. Okay, they said no ma'am, no ham. So then he got this bright idea after everybody started bringing it to the forefront. Troy's Roshina, me, everybody Bishop Low, everybody just putting it out here. What are you doing with your life, Ninja? That is so inappropriate, Granny. Everybody's what are you doing? A lot of people talking about it. Sitting on satellites, and another girl, I can't think of her name. Everybody's talking about this mess. You put homeless people up here engaging in coitus on a dang video that was something cute to watch. Nonetheless, he's got a bright idea now to put it on the website. So with that being said, Mr. Marcus is still in the dungeon where he will remain. I thank you guys so much for watching Tanisha's Tribunal. Stay tuned for the next tribunal. Right now, the dungeon is closed on Marcus's Atlanta Street interview.
Tanisha, sorry to disturb you, madam. There are subjects here that have been brought for adjudication.
You stand here because your actions have shaped our community. At sundown, we move forward with clarity and balance.
I was honored to have you all here. Keep your subscription in good standing for your all-access pass to the tribunal. Turn on notifications so you never miss your chance to examine the facts. Keep your designated seat. This tribunal